Come on, family. I put that work in, make niggas do homework. No other YouTuber on the planet make these fellas do homework. You know why? Because they don't really care about you. They don't believe in George W. Bush. No child left behind. They don't really, they didn't really stand on principle. You feel me? As Crip Mac from 55th Street would say, they ain't issued them increments correctly, yo. See, he knew about them increments.
Unknown caller.
Hey, D-Jack. No, from 55th Street know about them increments. That nigga don't know about, that nigga don't do one video about not getting them increments corrected. Press 1.
To accept, press.
I talk different. Coffee and Kush TV, your big cousin. What up?
What's up, Kev? This B calling in.
What's up, B? I'm sitting up
Bro, man, I watched that movie. Me and my sons watched that movie. Man,
goodness.
even they was tripping.
No.
When they seen that chicken, they was like, what? That was like Popeye's chicken sandwich. Oh, we cooking at the house for the
Niggas like, wait a one motherfucking minute.
They like Popeye's chicken sandwich. Oh man. Hey, bro. You called everything, and yeah, I did see that CERN symbol when they went underground and found it, and then the part with the church where when they drank the juice, it was some in the juice. They drank the juice, and then when they started playing the song, I caught something. They was playing Juvenile, back that ass up, bro. I said, dang, bro.
Yes, that's crazy,
I said, had everybody in there like they was in the club, like straight entertainment instead of learning.
Guess what? But it wasn't back that ass up. It was vax that ass up, remember? Because that's the extermination process. That was the reference. Remember, Juvenile's back that ass up was entitled. And then they start pumping out those videos like, hey, I'm your local street dealer, and made it look like thugs was getting vaccinated and this person was this person. So that's the flip behind the Juvenile being played at that time. It's right place, right time. Yeah, everything you see in these movies is meant for you to see. So start paying attention to everything and not what's just being said. What's being said is the reference, the symbols follow. You just got to pay attention.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That everything in the room, when they in their rooms doing these things, so you can catch the reference points and understand the points of historical events or their myths that are actually law, and you be able to understand syntax. Go ahead.
All right. Even the dude outside the store, everybody looking at him like he a crazy drunk, but he had more understanding than all of them. I peeped that part. Like, you know, people and then it made me think about non-Compos Mentis. Like everybody.
What generation is he from?
Would that be? He would be. Dang, he wouldn't be Generation X, would he?
No,
he from before that.
The old man.
Yeah, the old man would be like that baby boomer.
Of course. When is the Generation X? What's the date on that?
That had to be like.
No. Officially. No, what you was about to say?
Dang. I was about to say 1980s. Generation X, right? With all of that, am I right?
No.
No?
No.
Damn. Now it's generation.
No.
Well.
No. It's the 60s to 1980.
Okay. Yeah, got you.
The boomers.
That's when.
He's from the boomers.
Yeah, he from the boomers.
Facts. So he would know because he's seen it before.
Right.
Ain't shit changed.
And
go ahead.
All right, when they came out of the strip club, how everybody was controlled by the music. And like I thought about non-Compos Mentis, like straight robots. Everybody when they was trying to get him and they took off, they took off in the car. That part, I was like, man, it was a lot of stuff. Everything. It was a lot of stuff in that movie, man. I'm gonna go back and watch it again and take more notes.
But
But
don't
man,
leave.
you
Go
called.
ahead. I know I called it, but what
No, I
else
ain't
did
going
you
on.
see? Yeah, what did you see? I'm like, yeah, don't leave,
Oh.
don't leave. My haters over there
Oh
watching.
no,
like,
I'm just trying to think.
yeah, them niggas over there watching.
Nah,
Stay
I'm
with
just
me
trying to
real quick
think.
until the homies get here. Them niggas got their eyes on the nigga. Go ahead, bro. They got them.
Man,
You know
hey,
how it is
we
when you in
gonna
college.
squabble to get one fight, all fight.
Yo, my.
One fight, all fight, kill. They gotta jump both of us today. Hell no, I ain't gonna burn off on you. No, that ain't happening, dog. We gonna make it down the block. One fight, all fight. That's the rule.
Nigga, one get down, I can fuck all that. We ain't jumping in. All jump your bitch ass in. Cause you get.
For real.
I just want you to know. Go. No, ain't no jumping, ain't no.
Yes.
No, yes it is. Come on with the bullshit.
Yes, it is.
All of you.
One fight, all fight. If you don't want it, keep
Y'all
it
ain't
pushing.
finna trick me. So ain't no jumping in. Oh, no, we gonna be cool with you. No, fuck that. Go ahead, bro.
You wanna fight? We gonna
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah, I came to school today and wore
All
my
right.
black Air Force Ones. Go ahead. Tied up,
Yes, sir.
tied too, like a janitor from O Block.
What's like a janitor?
From O Block.
Got-
Like I just got a job and don't give two fucks about this bitch.
For real. And I got the keys.
I'm phoning them. I'm trying to tell you to just move around.
Boy, ready, laced up.
Woo. I try to do the right
Yes,
thing
sir.
in life, champion, but go ahead, man.
All right, Kel. This something else. When you came on last night, I caught that late. I caught it late because I had my phone on the charger while I was watching the movie. But man, that Elon Musk, I didn't even know that happened yesterday. We was talking about that. You was talking about that yesterday, and look how he done changed the name from Twitter
To what?
to X.
To Generation
I
what?
said he changed Generation X.
Facts.
It's
Ain't-
X now.
So-
No more Twitter. It's X.
It's X, bro. Just like that. What did I say?
I said,
Who is?
oh,
I
shit.
asked people in the chat room, who is Elon then? If Biden is AI, who the fuck is Elon?
The king of AI.
King of AI.
I said,
And so I
I
said
said,
what?
oh.
So I said what? I called him out by his name. Abaddon.
and they,
Bottomless pit.
and they,
And he said what?
yes, sir.
Here I am.
Here I am. X marks the spot.
X marks the spot.
Man, Kel, you call it out, and they react. They react. I said, God,
No. They been reacting. Now they coming out. They been
Yes, sir.
reacting. Yeah,
Yes,
they
sir.
been reactive. They been on the defense the whole time. Playing around like they was on
Yeah,
the
I'm saying
offense,
that.
but they didn't know my father is for real. They thought it was allegory or something.
Nah, God is definitely real.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yes,
They don't
sir.
believe in God. Their God is who? Cut off.
They God is
Cutoff date for. Let's be real. Cutoff date for millennials. All this was created when?
1980. That was that was the beginning. 1980.
Yes.
I'm born in 84.
Yeah, that was the
So,
beginning.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've been
According to what
like
we
you
talking about
said,
here, I know exactly what you mean by beginning. Yes.
yeah, and I'm looking like, man, all this stuff was already in place, like before we got here, you know.
Before
when
we
we
were
checked
born.
in the door, we already, yes, sir, before we were born.
Yes.
I was like, oh man. So in turn, all those that's born at that time, at this time,
Or what?
would think all this stuff is normal.
Right. It was planned for them.
But
way back then.
yeah,
Go ahead.
and I'm like, man, what we've been learning about all these different, the World Fair
Yes.
and how they operate and everything, and for them to have all this stuff just waiting on us, it made me think, like we've been talking about how when Christ was born and how they was killing all the firstborns from 2 on down. And then also I was looking at when Moses came in, they did the same thing in Egypt.
2 on down, because the gateway was open for two years.
I was looking at CERN. They said that. They cut it off.
No. CERN is right here below us. It's the hood.
Okay.
You see the machine is under the houses.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
The machine is under the houses. All that is going on right up under the hood. So all that underground shit, that's right up under the neighborhoods. Testing facilities and all that, and the tunnels and all that, that's right up under the hood. That's what's being suggested at this time, and I think that's the truth of what's
taking place.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, you're right. And like we was talking about Epcot.
Yes.
And I saw the video of Epcot on how it's a manufactured way of life. That's how I look at it. Like,
yes.
And then how they got all us in a manufactured way of life.
Yes.
Even like down to the music.
Yes.
Country music or any other form of music. You like people looking at it like, man, that ain't what we do. But who told us what we do? You know what I mean?
No.
Who said that
music is music. See, the thing is
right.
The difference between negative music, because the power is in the power of the power of death, and life is in the power of the tongue.
Life in the power of the tongue.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So a person can curse themselves,
yes,
put
sir.
themselves in a state of destruction, becoming a part of that, or they can set themselves in a loving. They know this, but they got it from the original. So don't think that it's just music itself, because country music is some of the most beautiful music. That's why ain't nothing happening.
Right, and it still comes from the original.
I'm gonna go to a goddamn country in a minute. I'm getting away from you niggas. I'm finna put me some big boot and go line dancing and try to find my rhythm and watch the motherfuckers get chased down by bulls and say hooray and whatever that is. And what the fuck is that type of... Bro, hanging with niggas is like hanging with schizophrenic patients in that movie, bouncing around and about to fight all the time. It can be easily triggered, so you got...
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead.
That was another one, brother. Yes. I don't mean to cut you off. That was another one.
Go ahead.
I saw how they in the padded room, they going at it, about to kill each other.
Bingo.
Then they boom, click, switch over. Then they on some other stuff now. Now they want to hug and be, oh, you my brother.
Facts.
I'm like, man, bro.
Facts. That's deep, bro. So when you see it in South Central, is that real?
Yeah, that's real.
Of course it is.
That's real. That's real.
Could you tell them?
All of that's
could you
real.
tell them people like that? Why y'all kill each other, man? We got to do better, man. We. Could you come off to that from that approach? We got to do better, and y'all got to stop killing yourself. And why we doing this to ourselves? Could you be from that perspective with a mind-controlled drone, T-1900, ready to go, ready to blow for Tuka?
You already part of the program already. Like, your mind is mind control. That's just what it is. You under mind control.
Yes.
Because but you're not aware of it. You're not fully aware of what's going on or why.
Before T-900s kill each other, what has to happen?
Before 2 T-900s kill, I don't shoot. Let's see. Before that happened, what? Let's see.
Say you're out in the street and you see 2 T-1900. About to go. It's about to go down. About to go down. Oh my goodness, right? What has to happen for them niggas not to? What if you see two niggas?
It has to be.
What happens at that moment? Go ahead.
It has to be some sort of change in the mind or something to interfere with it.
What
you
is
know?
that? What is that? What is that? What is that? That has to be right there to interfere with that frequency.
Well,
I'm gonna show you. Call me back. Call me back in 2 minutes. Could you do that?
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. I got you.
My man.
All right.
I'm about to show y'all that this is real. And that this is real, G. This ain't no motherfucking movie. I'm happy that I'm able to be out and be able to tell you about it. Yep. All of these gangbangers and all of this could have been done a long time ago. But the music, well, I blame Ice Cube. Because the East Coast is right. And I'm over here a lot more, and I understand, like, niggas really, whatever black empowerment niggas was on, niggas wasn't on that. And them niggas knew these dudes was being programmed. You headed for self-destruction, headed for self, we wasn't running it. Our people wasn't running it. Raymond, I'm not talking about you. Hold up. I'm the EMP, Raymond. You talking about something you know not, Raymond. Renard, sit down in my classroom. Talking about the EMP is going to take them out. Nigga, I am the EMP. And you sit down. EMP going to take you out if you stand up in my goddamn classroom again and yell like a person who need to be in a straitjacket. Press 1. So, classroom, excuse me for Renard actions. Apologize, Renard, to the classroom for disrespecting them from learning. Renard, apologize to your fellow students, man. Jeez, man. Be courteous, bro. I know you was raised amongst T900s and you think that you're better than them. You're not. Sit your ass down. I'm sorry, my brain. knowing like, oh, okay, this is how you relate to these brothers right here. These motherfuckers watched fucking wrestling and movies we were brainwashed. So it's gonna take an uncleansing by way of which they were programmed for this project of mine to work. Press 1 now. I want my classroom to listen at Little Draws in this program, and he finna tell you exactly one of these moments. Here is Little Draws having a reflection of this very moment that we're talking about. Press 1. This is Little Draws. Press 1. Y'all know who Big Draws is. I don't have to give no names. Press 1. They do a good job at saying who they are, bro. I'm not King AK. This Little Draws here. It said in the title. Press 1, leave me the fuck alone. Now, Little Draws, was at the Slauson Swap Meet. You know, the place KevRow liked to frequent and get his urban spaghetti, urban sense of culture. You feel me? When you fly in from LA, don't go there. Press 1, you gotta. I know I'm average. Don't go there. Wear regular clothes. Look, put on them nerdy glasses y'all be wearing on Instagram. Just do something else. But yeah, he was there and he finna explain all about it. Press 1. He finna explain my scientific theory. So go ahead, Little Draws from neighborhood rolling 60 Crip. Whoa.
Have you ever tripped out on how your enemy looks just like you?
Man, it's crazy, man. We didn't draw down before on each other, and a lady in the SWAT meeting said, "Man, don't y'all look stupid? Look at y'all. Y'all finna shoot each other, y'all gonna die, and we just gonna be crying and shit. We ain't gonna get nothing out of that." So after that day, like, she kind of like slapped us over the head with that, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't shoot each other. We kind of respected her.
Press 1, because we didn't shoot each other. Told you. Now let's go back to the scientific study. Question. What does it take to stop
On how your enemy looks just like you?
Man, it's crazy, man. We didn't draw down before on each other, and a lady in the SWAT meeting said, "Man, don't y'all look stupid? Look at y'all. Y'all finna shoot each other, y'all gonna die, and we just gonna be crying and shit. We ain't gonna get nothing out of that." So after that day, like, she kind of like slapped us over the head with that, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't shoot each other. We kind of respected her, you know what I'm saying? Going off her word, and you know what I'm saying? More on like a ceasefire type of thing. Like, we could have shot each other up. Like, where you from? Who? What you doing in here? You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. And then, like, just off her speaking her word, we kind of like went separate ways and just left it alone. That's what it was like far as growing up. You had the right moments at the right person spoke up at the right time. If you didn't have that right person there, all bad. Nigga, you dead.
Y'all don't hear it though.
Your enemy looks just like you.
Man, it's crazy, man. We didn't draw down before on each other, and a lady in the SWAT meeting said, "Man, don't y'all look stupid? Look at y'all. Y'all finna shoot each other, y'all gonna die, and we just gonna be crying and shit. We ain't gonna get nothing out of that." So after that day, like, she kind of like slapped us over the head with that, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't shoot each other. We kind of respected her, you know what I'm saying? Going off her word, and you know what I'm saying? More on like a ceasefire type of thing. Like, we could have shot each other up. Like, where you from? Who? What you doing in here? You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. And then, like, just off her speaking her word, we kind of like went separate ways and just left it alone. That's what it was like far as growing up. You had the right moments at the right person spoke up at the right time. If you didn't have that right person there, all bad.
Boom.
Not like this. Not like this.
That's where I'm from. That's where I was raised. And everybody know, he not lying. If you didn't have the right person there to speak, oh, it's going down. Boom. And as I look back on my life, at my friends and friends who evolved and became more involved and trying to look for a way out, how do you look back at them and say, they just kill each other? No. Advertising firm, chemical companies, hair product companies, food and nutrition products in these areas is meant for them to die via government program. That's the truth. So that's the reality of somebody who grew up in it. Can look from a third person perspective. If some person asks me, what happened there? I'll be able to tell my perspective. Detail. Full of memories of this. Buying beers. Buying weed. Hanging out. Telling them I love you. Be careful. Because that walk is dangerous. Or that drive you go on, or just hope to see you tomorrow type of shit. Those is what to be careful and be blessed. And that's what that shit is about. So, the gangster paradise is real. That's real. That's not just Coolio made that up. That's the expression of the hoods that represent. So scientifically, thinking of it at the level that we you know, this little project I got going on how this life was already pre-planned for us, 80s babies, 79, 76, test tube babies, IVF, the fatherless, the hopeless. This is what they was programmed as children. This will be the life for them. So he ain't lying when he say this. And guess what? Your daughter, so the police is more like, get ready. Somebody about to bite the bait. They ready. Like I'm ready when I'm about to catch that mouse tingling in or a fish tingling in on that line. And you say, the white men out trying to get us. No, they're not. That police department works for the mousetrap community, and your ass don't bit the cheese, rat. You think ratting is telling on somebody. Nah, you the rat. In a goddamn rat race, and they doing all type of tests and chemicals on you and your ass over there. Reading hair products, and they say was not tested on lab rats, and your ass go, okay. But the real rats is the African Americans in these lab facilities, underground and above ground, in these ghettos all around America. And it's a military style, guerrilla style, military psychological, chemical attack right there in the ghettos, and the whole world is sitting back saying, yeah, that's how they live, chemically attacked, chemically imbalanced. Fauci is already proven to have pretty much been heavily involved in AIDS, but they need to stop fucking. All of this is anti-reproductive methods of sterilization that Margaret Sanger and the Genocide Association that came here in the 1900s, hence T1900, terminated. Of the past, right back here in the future, coming to do what? Trying to take all our kids and take us down the hole and forever own us and own our kids' soul by way of birth certificates and SESQV trust that motherfucking Elon Musk won't. Y'all playing on Twitter, y'all playing in the social world, thinking you advancing in technology. Your ass ain't doing nothing but denying God and being about to be a slave for Elon Musk in his contract dealings of the past. Press 1, and your ass getting motherfucking hyped up with some battery operated remote control vehicles. Nigga, you just get ready. Press 1. I changed my mind. I'm just finna go get my Elko back, bro, and a motorcycle. Y'all playing, bro. I'm done with y'all. Y'all can have this dumbass technology too. Well, not my computer, of course. That's my connection to you. But all this extra shit, y'all can have that, bro. Y'all can have that. Hit that like button and subscribe. So if you want to be out there shucking and jiving, and your ass run across him, he'll tell you. And his boys, you think they wasn't trained to take what they like? They see this chain, you think they ain't gonna take this? Press 1 for the glory of it. That's what it's programmed to do. This pays for beers. Them little shit you got, pay for little shit, bro. Make the girls look for another week. Facts, bro. Live in the moment for a minute. You feel me? That type of feeling. If I go down right now and put the picture on the wall type of shit. So if you're not from that project of understanding that this is a science project, then you won't be able to understand the psychological and chemical trauma that these individuals is facing. This is a person who was in elementary and was born on Earth who should have been guided correctly on how to generate money for himself and his family. So he not little nothing or tiny nothing or under no man on earth that he cannot be himself and generate what every man want is a good paying job or a wage or something like that. But no, when you grow up in the hood, only thing promised to you is what? You saw boys in the hood. You saw the same programming I saw. You saw what? Jews. Y'all, the niggas on the East Coast, y'all saw specific movies that made y'all feel like drug dealing was mode too. Same thing, champion. Same programming from the opposite in the South too. Yeah, there's glory stories of people you don't know that was handed dope from the federal government to put a bad name on all of us. To 10 to 20 years, 30 years be in full control of your children as you sell yourself as a slave, as a slave to the private prison or state-run prison industry. You doing all this and don't even know you got a huge trust out there and that they
Unknown
need
caller.
to take from you, and you about to be in violation of the only laws that give them power over you by way of permission. This is lawful, champion. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air? What up?
Yes, sir, Kev. This B calling back.
What up, champion?
I totally get what you're saying, listening to the brother, and that's the right thing. Somebody with a sound mind got to speak up, wake them up out of that, snap out of it, you know? With the example of, two people getting ready to go against each other, a lot of times we've been trained to mind your business.
Facts.
But if I can, and I put myself in a position,
Facts.
that's what got to happen. We got to see each other like brothers.
And we got to put
Instead of
ourselves
I'm seeing you
in
as
that
an enemy.
position. We gotta see his side of the story. You see?
Yes, sir.
There's so much trauma built up in him. Nobody gonna ask him, what did you want to be? Before all
Right.
this, what did you see yourself as? What do you look for in the
Right.
future? Ain't nobody gonna smoke a blunt with this guy and ask him 3 years from now, how much money you wanna make? You wanna make $100,000 or $75,000, just be off and have a house with numbers on it and pull up in your car and be able to go, that's it? You know what I'm saying? So that part.
Right.
Go ahead, King.
And then, even with me, people older than me, like my uncle, my mama's brother. He the baby boy, so he was before me. So I was seeing how him and his partners was doing when I was coming up. Oh, they was having money and this and that, but I got myself caught up in the stuff. Not blaming them, but I got myself caught up in the stuff, not doing things the lawful way. But like you talk about, man, I got a father, I gotta do better. You know what I mean? So understanding that, and then, me and my friends just understanding, man, it's always placed, like you say, the bait right here for you. You want to go get locked up, they got it out here for you. So yeah.
That's the bait. That's the bait right there.
Yes, sir.
You inform them that what the bait is, so they'll be accountable to what they're doing. See?
Right, and then then the materialism come in with that. You seeing the older cats, they get money. He rocking gold chains. He done went and bought the new 5.0. Ooh wee, you know what I mean? All this type of stuff. And I'm seeing that. And then, but one thing I did see that some of them couldn't see was my father, my dad, my earthly father.
Right.
And he slow and steady and lawful. All these people had all this money and did all this, but now when I look at it, hey, he's straight. He free.
Yeah.
He able to handle his business. A lot of them dead. And he was, trying to catch the youngsters and like they say, put some fat on their head.
Fact.
Give them some understanding.
Fact.
But a lot of them dead and gone or are locked up in jail for life, or when they come out,
Facts.
You done been locked up so long, you got to start over and learn how to live a lawful way.
Fact.
So yeah,
so if I'm growing up in the 6-0s, right, and I go to Hyde Park Elementary, right, that's 6-0s right there. Like, that's my school. This will be my friend. Before the tattoos, this will be my friend. You understand what I'm saying? Nip and all
Yes,
them
sir.
niggas with
I
Nip,
talk,
we all went to the same schools.
like I stay here in Texas. I grew up in Trinity Garden.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard of rapper Chucky Trill. He used to eat at my granny table. We all went to elementary school together. Eat at my granny table every day.
That's the trip.
Now, you know, yeah, he dead. You see what I'm saying? I don't know Chucky Trill. I know Corey. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I know
You know Corey.
I know him for real. I know Corey. I didn't,
Fact.
you know, like you know, him and my cousin the same age, and we always at my granny house after school every day. You know, but
It's
the
a
thing
trip.
is,
How
just like
we don't know them by these names. We like know them by their names.
yeah,
When
like
they- when
he
they-
had hit
when
me
they when they was what? Innocent.
kid.
When they were
Innocent, yeah. He reached out to me. I wasn't on Facebook like that. He reached out to me on Facebook. I didn't know who that was. I thought that was somebody else. But my cousin, my cousin was locked up. He get out of jail and like, oh man, that's Corey and all of that. But the crazy part is like just seeing how we grow up. We all in elementary school together, playing, having fun, and everybody go live their life, and how things turn out. You know, it was unfortunate, you know, what happened to him, but, you know, I don't know everything he was into or whatnot, but that's an example that I could see.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So let's take this for an example. Lil Draws, right? Shout out to Lil Draws, Big Draws, everybody over there. Look, if Lil Draw's mentality is perfect for their science project. Little Draws is the result of the science project. Is Little Draws a bad person for real in real life? The real
Nah,
person.
I'm listening to him. I look at it like he following proper procedure from what you was trained up.
He a soldier.
That's all he doing.
He a
He a
soldier.
soldier. I see the enemy. It's wartime. Let's go.
Fact.
You know? So he just following proper procedure. But the thing is, instead of us having that warlike mentality with one another, we got to see each other as brothers, as like in elementary school.
Facts.
Like, you know, like how we was when we was kids.
we gotta
Even
remember.
if we did.
We got to remember who we are and remember each other from grade school. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Even in elementary school, if we got a little squabble, man, tomorrow we'll be back playing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We be back playing. Like, ain't nothing happen, man. But now, all right, with the movies, with not just the movies, with, you know, the programming and the pride that people have in certain things, boys will kill you.
That's not pride,
They
though.
will kill you.
I mean, that's not humbleness. That's program pride.
Yeah,
When you have
that's
pride in
exactly
your
what I
nation
mean.
or something like that, you prideful and you boastful. America taught us what nationality is and how to be prideful about your homeland. That's why I love the trauma kind of thing we went through, because it taught us how to hug a flag and feel a part of. Actually, that's why we mad at America. Like, damn, bitch. We like badass kids. Bitch, give us our money, bitch. Give us our shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like, bitch, we fuck your job. Our people work. And then the people of looking out, looking in, saying, y'all wasn't slaves. Ha, 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 ha. Nigga, I gotta throw this hot coffee on you disrespecting with me and the bloodline that runs through us. I don't laugh at America's jokes because it's all international racism. Go ahead. I hate them.
And what you talking about, like, wanting to be a part of, like, they got our people feeling like, hey, we not a part of this. We never was. With the way they taught that we never was, because they told us we from Africa. And the crazy part of about it.
What did he say? I'm not from Africa.
I ain't from Africa.
Crenshaw
I'm from Crenshaw Mafia.
Oh, me. I ain't from no Africa.
Bro, yeah.
I'm from. Everybody gonna laugh at that. I'm from
For real.
Crenshaw Mafia. So when one of these niggas on the YouTube said, "Fuck Kev Gills," ain't you from Crenshaw Mafia? He didn't understand that I was coming when I said, I ain't from Africa, I'm from Crenshaw Mafia. I was referring to a program called Boys in the Hood. And that's a joke, that's an internal joke. So while you hating on me, you got the wrong idea about what Crenshaw and what I even meant by that. So go ahead, bro. That's why you got to be from Texas to understand Texas, or from the East to understand. If you don't, then you got to go get an understanding.
Right, and like we talk about when we learn the law, learning the church.
You see King Yella get shot at yesterday.
Nah, I ain't see that. He did.
No, he not in L.A. He in San Bernardino. Yeah, them boys ain't playing with none of that facial tattoo. And you know, talking greasy about the Mexicans on this internet and them, oh, that's how y'all get down and like you on war with the Mexicans and all. No, bro, you in violation.
Yeah, and then
all that smug up frowns, and you probably with the GD and BD stuff, bro. You cannot do that with California Latinos, bro. You gotta respect them like you respect West Coast niggas, bro. It's a whole different respect, bro. It's a whole different reason behind why you about to get your whole family in danger, thinking a person with his hair slicked back or something ain't really on. I'm finna go to prison for you. I'm finna take 5. I'm finna take your whole family by what you driving in our streets talking. That's how they get in. They don't care about none of that shit. Go ahead.
It's similar too.
Yeah.
It's similar. Now, you know, maybe not with the gang banging so much. It's gang banging here, but not so much. But you got the essays here too. The Mexican cats, and they'll kill you and go back home.
Nigga, and drink beers and chill with their black neighbors. Like, bro, carne asada, you want something to eat for this life? Because nobody cares for you, bro. Go ahead.
And see, the thing is, our people do have a lack of respect.
Facts.
You know. You said it right, man. I don't have I don't have no problems. I had my share of different things, but I don't have no problems because I learned to give. I want respect, so I'm gonna give it. You know.
Facts.
That's it. And a lot of people, they want to disrespect.
But King Yella,
like,
now look at it. Don't worry about that. Think of it like a science. Think of it like a science, right, B? King Yella.
Okay.
King Yella is what? Same lifestyle as Little Draws.
Right.
So he didn't have nobody there to mediate, did he?
Nah.
He didn't. It wasn't nobody there like he said. So he could have schooled King Yella on how to move in L.A., right?
Right.
That's why you
we don't do that here.
That's why you checking in, nigga.
Yeah, because you come into a whole nother culture and you don't even understand how it really works. Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's sort of like that movie. Like at the end, they were showing the same thing but in a different area. Like it was.
Tell me about it.
I don't know. Was that California at the end where they had the set? Yeah, that's what I thought.
And the nigga in a whole different state was looking at him like, wait a minute, that's you.
Ain't you? Exactly,
What that symbolizing is we watching each other die. Wait a minute, bro, that look like him. When I see young Gilly the King, son, he looked like me when I was a kid.
Yeah, bro. And nobody even seeing themselves in it.
Yeah, bro.
They not even seeing themselves in the next man.
Yeah.
They just see, you know, they see they cheat 900, like you said. They got that they got that program in them. Eliminate, terminate. Not even seeing, hey man, that's me. Like Nip was even saying.
You know why?
Why's that?
How they say on the East Coast, they don't know, they don't understand the science behind that God. They don't understand the science behind that God. See, Kev Gills gonna take it from the metaphysical king and bring it to reality. Bring it to your world.
Yes, sir.
That's right. So you can feel that.
But yeah, man.
You feel Tupac, right? That's right. That's where this
Most
come from.
definitely.
All right. Baltimore, New York, nigga, the Bronx, Harlem, no matter. L.A., Detroit, nigga, anything in between that
Oakland.
resembled or copied is dealing with this mindset. So you got to have that compassionate love, Christ-like moment to happen. Okay?
Like Christ said, have no other God. And number 2, treat your neighbor like you would yourself.
Down.
So if I'm gonna treat my neighbor like I would myself, how would I even treat my brother?
But
I'm gonna treat
that's
him
too much preaching.
the utmost.
Give them the scientific background, B. See,
Yes, sir.
they know that. That's why they don't give a fuck about what you talking about, B. Give them the numbers, bro. Make them believe that they should know they come from this science project. They tired. This nigga tired
Right.
of the same rhetoric. He needs to know,
Right.
scientifically, how is he in this condition? And he don't need, come on, dude, what y'all got to understand is the Bible and this. No, they living in the Bible. They know the Bible. They've been to jail 50
Right.
times. They know
And you-
God, bro.
Yeah, you right. But like
They
we doing talking about it
they
right
know
now.
more than us, bro. Where I learned John
Yeah.
16 at.
Yeah, you said when you was locked up,
That's
when
right.
you went to jail.
That's right.
Yes, sir. And I get what you're saying, and what you're doing right now is giving it to them how I really go, talking on a level that we can understand from
Down
the
there,
ghetto,
down there
from
at
the
the
ghetto.
base level. Down there, that's where music start at the base. Boom, 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 boom.
Yes, sir.
See, down in my bloodline.
And I
it's
play the
it's
bass.
Yeah, see, ain't that something? Give me a beat to a bass. Give me something since you play the bass.
All right, what style
You see
you
the
want?
way I just said, boom, 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 boom. I don't know what the fuck I just said, but I just said that nigga said.
But that, hey, you could take that and expand though. Like that's what I do. I've been playing the bass since I was 10. I play by ear. I don't read no notes. I play by ear. If I can hum it, I can play it.
I knew you was
and
gonna
that's
get
how
it.
life
That's how I
is.
want my song to go boom, 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 like exactly that. And doom, 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 and add the little trumpet, and then the little saxophone, and then and then the orchestra begins, and niggas do what they do. But you got to
Yes,
get them from the
sir.
bass line, from the bass. Now, if this is the bass, if this bass is under the hood, and this is what's causing this, so if you want to get to any problem on earth in this world, you got to get to what? The square root of
The
the issue.
definitive,
The square root of the problem.
Yes, sir.
You got to get to the root,
the root,
the square root. M equals what?
MC squared.
All right, we got to get to the square root of the issue. You see, in the square root of this problem lies right here. That's why Little Draws is fucked up, because the government wanted to consider him a child and a minor his whole life. So they put Little Draws, stand back Draws, pardon me, they put you as a science project as a child. When you was in school, you wasn't performing well, so you got over here in the mousetrap. You was paid less attention to. You was directed to a more correctional way of living where you needed a stumbling block ahead of you. Press 1 to make you fall and bump your head over and make terrible and irrational decisions. That come from the project's mentality. If you can get what I'm saying. This is
And you're
the destruction of the nucleus. This is a result of the Margaret Sangers in the 70s. When was Margaret Sangers and them say the 70s, right? All right, that's this brother. Okay?
Yeah, Kevin, I even think about what you're saying, that even the schooling, like if I think I got to think about these brothers having problems at home, then going to school, and then they go to school, they're not quote unquote performing well.
What's
to
going
what
on
they
at
want.
home?
Now
What's going on at home?
The program, all that stuff we've been seeing, they might have Mama, daddy not there, mama having issues, or could be out here in these streets, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sort of like the lady on the movie. She was out here selling her body and everything. And that was another program. You know, she was actually a smart young lady.
I told you,
know,
where I got my game from. I told you you're going to be giving me the most game. So I don't go hard because I don't love you. It's because I do. I respect you. You know what I'm saying? And I want you to understand my position from coming from where you come from. Go ahead, champ. Talk to me scientifically about how this needs to, how this system operates. The 2 or 3 different layers. You see CERN is at the bottom and the facilities. What's taking place on the surface level? Go ahead. You know when they say
on the
3D,
surface level,
you know it's 3 levels to the shit. But go ahead. Bars.
Yeah, like on the surface level, you got everybody running around in a fake world, running they different programs.
No, in the
you
hood.
had
In the
drug dealer.
Yeah, there you go.
In the hood, yeah, because they didn't show nobody else but us.
Yeah, go ahead.
So that really, we up here in Epcot in the hood, you know.
Right.
And everybody running their different programs. You got the prostitute,
right.
She running her program. You got the drug dealer running his program. You got the pimp running his program.
Everybody playing their hood role in the hood, right?
Yes, sir. Everybody playing their role,
Go
but
ahead.
not knowing. I see why you saying what you saying. Now they not understanding that. Man, this was designed for you to be this way.
Yeah.
You greater than that, but you don't understand.
Yes.
Like getting an understanding of what things really are, and what you really are. Like you said, at the root level, you not no pimp at the root level.
No.
You're not a whore. You decided to be this because you thought this was the right way for you.
Yeah.
But like the lady.
How we know they not that? How we know they not that? Cause
you ain't come out a pimp or that.
Nah,
you conform to society.
Nah, forget all that. Because I know you.
I know you. I mean, exactly. You're right. I know you.
Because why are they not that? B. How you know this ain't little draws?
Well, when he talking and he making some sense.
No. Say it with me. Because I know you.
Because I know you.
You remind me of Corey.
Because I know you. Yeah, indeed. I know you. Yeah, you right, bro. I know you. You not that. You Corey.
Bingo.
Yeah, you right, bro. Yes, sir. Man, when I talk to you, I'll be thinking, like, instead of just me coming with the right answer, I want to really understand and truly understand, you know?
You just got to understand it.
Man.
Say it with me.
Yes, sir.
Say it with me. You not that.
I just got it.
You are.
You not that. I know you.
I know you. You Corey. You one of my friends. I know you.
Corey.
So you see why I had so much fun?
Yes, sir.
Going to jail, talking about WrestleMania? Had
because
everybody
you know them. You like,
why?
You know
it
them.
was all
yes,
at my
sir.
house.
Because
going to sleep, playing video games. I remember that.
Yes, sir.
You feel me? So
watching the same stuff.
Before. See, my father was there.
Before you. Yeah.
You didn't have no father.
We used to be on.
You didn't have a father.
We
that
used
made
to be
you,
on that.
To make you go to bed at, be in the house at 6 o'clock, and dinner by 8, in the bed by 9. So you better watch your favorite show at 4, 5, and 6 if you want to watch Private Matters. If you would like TV, watch TV today. You got responsibility. Want to go outside? Oh, don't forget, chores start at 5:30. So ain't no, whatever time the street lights come on, the time is the time. Your name is on the motherfucking board. You got outside shit pick up. Do that. Tomorrow is what? Easy day for you because you just take out the trash. So my shit was organized and systematic by my parents, not the state. Not the state. I didn't need the state to be my parent.
Yeah, like me, I used to think my old man was a mean dude. But like Saturday, everybody going to go hoop.
Do you understand
he
what I'm
like,
saying?
You ain't going
I
nowhere.
don't need
You
my
get this stuff
parent. Listen, you going into allegory. Call me back. You going into stories. You keep going. Listen, I don't need to stay. Didn't need to. The difference between me and him is my parents, my father made sure my life wasn't directed into the mousetrap. He didn't have that father figure to guide him out the mousetrap. Trap. So think of it as the scientific rather than keep going with story. I'm going to tell the stories. You get to the scientific method and the scientific theory. I'm about to take this ship off. Tomorrow's green screen. We going to be in space, nigga. Wake up. Think fast. I got the stories. I'm narrating this shit. Press 1. Motherfucker, your ass gonna be in a video game tomorrow. Driving around in Neptunes and all the shit you believe in right here in my fucking office. Press 1. Press 1. Get out of the storytelling. Get into that. Scientific theory. That's what the girls here want to see. They get out of the storytelling. The story's already told. Relate it scientifically. Get it back to how,
caller.
boom, and hit their ass with some knowledge and wisdom. You dealing with niggas who don't give a fuck. You gotta have
Right, King.
You gotta have star power for them to give a fuck. You gotta have it, King. If not, just sit right there and let Kev handle it. Give me the scientific theories. Coffee and Kush TV, KevRow University. Go ahead. Hello, are you there?
Yeah, sorry about that. I was connected. I was watching you on my phone connected to my TV, so I had to take the Bluetooth off. How you doing, Professor?
I'm blessed trying to get some scientific theories out there, man. I'm loving how my classes, this is like homeroom. Where we going and we ain't even took off yet. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. I was just calling in because I was just amazed by the way that you just worded everything, how that conversation was going. You was allowing my brain and my mind and my imagination to really see how you were saying it, and I was able to really relate the upbringing and different things like that.
Bingo.
When you start talking about being at home at 6 o'clock and then dinner at 8 in the bed by 9 and all of that.
Right.
You know, my mom, I didn't have my father around. I was a fatherless child. My mom, she had me and my siblings at a very young age.
Yeah.
She had 3 kids by the time she was 19.
Yeah.
And we from Chicago.
Yeah.
So
you
know,
was bred.
when
You are a what? You a motherfucker T2000. When was you born?
Yeah, yes, sir.
When was you born?
Yeah. Yeah.
When was you born?
I was born in 2000, so my birthday January 28th, 2000.
This nigga's an upgraded. So you make him y'all niggas y'all gotta know how I feel. So like, all right, asking these questions. So imagine being in jail asking these questions. So you a what? I'm a T900, bro.
When you say upgraded, I'm like, oh, because I did come in 2000, so I'm a whole new model.
Dang. So you are in fact a motherfucking what you call it? What you call yourself? A T what? The new model what? You make up the name. You tell me
this
what
new
you
model. Yeah, I don't even know. This crazy. I'm trying to come back to my right state of
Coop
state
Coop came and said, "Rip me out the plastic. I've been acting brand new, nigga. I'm a T model 2000, and nigga, we here to assassinate anybody who look like you, nigga. You better not even." He came out like Bud Lightyear. Watch out. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. No, seriously. I was it's just I just love the way that you able to talk to us on a real level. And I try not to say the word deeper level.
Just say real,
fun.
even though we mean red metaphysical and real at the same time. Go ahead. I got you.
Yes, sir. And the fact that we can still laugh and talk about all of this is really amazing. Because like you said, you are diagnosing us with what we've dealt with, the things that we've been placed in, this download that we've been, whatever we've been downloaded and created to do. And this, as you showing us through these programs that they got underground and all this test and stuff. I was unable to watch the movie they cloned Tyrone last night. It was my sister's birthday and stuff, but I said I was gonna watch it today, just to really try to see what was going on, because I do pretty well in seeing that type of stuff in the movies, especially. Just even a part when you were talking about getting back to like when you said this before, and it's Spartan. A lot of times I be realizing too, you are a very patient man, because I realize that in a way you kind of are talking in circles, and I don't mean that disrespectfully.
No,
I mean that in a way of like you're being patient with us, because you've been said a lot of all of these things, and they kind of go over people's head, go over my head, and then it comes back around a year later, 3 months later, 5, 6, 7 months later, and it makes sense. It's like when you watch a show or hear a song, and then later on when you go through some maturity and life experiences, you hear that song or watch that movie again, and you like, man, that was a real message.
Press 1, I'm born in a Democrat society. Give me a break. So anyway, getting back to the topic at hand, let me see if I can connect my phone real quick back to this and see if I can get some action. If not, I'll continue on this powerful subject, the scientific breakdown of why the blood in the crypt, the Gillespie blood and crypt theory. Press 1. Claude Anderson talked about these things in the past. I am his living proof and testimonial plus more on this channel. Press 1, hit that like button, and subscribe. I think I'm going to go and listen to Claude Anderson right now and break down this scientific theory. I think it played on the Boondocks on why you just can't take niggas nowhere and all of this. And we found that funny, and it was, because it is outside looking in. It's eye opening to those who live it, and it's disheartening to those who survived it. You get it? So it's 3 different levels, as I said about this, to that dysfunctional family breakdown of the nuclear family at the base level. So this brother, it wants to do better and was born to be what? A terminant. He has to come to a realization that they turned him from an innocent child into a full-blown situation. So if you're able to explain this scientifically, it's all good. It's all good. If you can explain it scientifically, hold on, let me see.
And don't y'all look stupid? Look at y'all. Y'all finna shoot each other, y'all gonna die, and we just gonna be crying and shit. We ain't gonna get nothing out of that. So after that day, like, she kind of like slapped us over the head with that, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't shoot each other. We kind of respected her, you know what I'm saying? Going off her word, and
just like you.
Man, it's crazy, man. We didn't draw down before on each other, and a lady in the SWAT meeting said, man, don't y'all look stupid? Look at y'all. Y'all finna shoot each other, y'all gonna die, and we just gonna be crying and shit. We ain't gonna get nothing out of that. So after that day, like, she kind of like slapped us over the head with that, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't shoot each other. We kind of respected her, you know what I'm saying, going off her word, and you know what I'm saying, more on like a ceasefire type of thing. Like, we could have shot each other up. Like, where you from? Who? What you doing in here? You know what I'm saying, type of thing. And then, like, just off her speaking her word, we kind of like went separate ways and just left it alone. That's what it was like, far as growing up. You had the right moments at the right person spoke up at the right time. If you didn't have that right person there, all bad. Nigga, you dead.
And that's the reality. Press 1. That's the reality of the situation. And you can't tell me no different. You know why? Because I'm a survivor of it. So once a person is not a crackhead no more, you got to learn to listen to them as they become motivational speakers for the young adults out there strung out or about to get themselves strung out on crack. Okay? You got to respect those sisters and brothers who were prostitutes and was trying and got over in their life and now want to work as a prostitute counselor or a drug rehabilitation counselor or halfway house for all your badass kids that you ain't took in. You must one, you gotta like respect that to a certain degree. And most of those people be black women, bro, like sisters and shit. So no matter how hard a nigga people think I go, I got so much love and adornment for sisters, strong black women that people like MTR and these other niggas really use to make their channels blow up by showing the dark side of a good person. You feel me? And then furthering condemning individuals who strive every day and pray more than them. They don't know what a prostitute say before they, please God, let me make it through this goddamn nigga. Ain't no goddamn serial killer like the media say. You know what the fuck they saying. One bad move in over there, bro, and it's a wrap. So every bit of knowledge and growing up in that world as a non-affiliate, you get a lot of gain from everybody that's everywhere. You get the rules if your ears is open. That way you can move around correctly and righteously and correctly at the same time within the law, within the underworld, within the upper world, and the law, all that, you be able to relate. If you can't relate to them, then I don't understand. So what is the ointment to this situation? All right, Brian King, I think you can call back. I think my sound is corrected. I think my sound technician, which is me, I think I got it correctly. 424-209-9506. 424-209-9506. Hit that like button, subscribe, and don't forget to contribute to this page. How many people up in here? If everybody right now, hold on, let me put my sad African music. Press 1. Hell no. Press 1. No, hell no. Hold on, Brian. Real quick. I gotta pass the donation collection plate because niggas don't believe in a building fund. Oh my God. Hold on. What the fuck was this? Oh, that's connected to my Bluetooth. Hold up. Hit that Cash App. My cash tag is Gills Gang. Let me connect it to this. All right, I'm about to be on 3. All right, Brian, you on. What up, champ? Is he there? Brian? Oh shit. Well, anyway, I can't do it right now. Fuck it. I ain't got no technician. I can't host it, do the shit myself. You gotta wait up until I got time to go get my whatchamacallit. My bad, Brian. So anyway, how do we just participate in the chat? How do we help our brothers get out of this situation? That's the question. How, by the power of what? And if you don't know what love is, how could you deliver such a power? You can never save them if you don't know what love is. You can never save them if you don't know what love is. Don't worry about it. I wasn't talking. I'm waiting for y'all to call in. Yeah. No, fuck that. I'm waiting for y'all right now. I wasn't talking. I was fixing my sound so I can get my callers ready to go. I'm ready to go right now. I've been talking for 4 years, 3, the last 2. There's been so many pressing ones. And this is the truth. This is my truth. So, that's what I said. That's what I said. I've been participating in so much. Oh no, it's your turn to participate with me. That's the cool thing about it. So all I'm doing is fixing my radio. You see that? I'm connected to iPhone. You feel me? Hit that like button. Now it's time to work. How is it? Y'all saw the movie. Some of y'all didn't watch the movie. Some of y'all didn't go back and watch it. I've been on my mission this whole time. If you missed the boat, you missed the boat. Here it is. Here it is right here. You got to understand what I mean by this Disneyland and the world fairs and time and the continuum and time loops and how they're able to pull this off by playing multiple characters. I've given you all that you need to feel confident enough to call in. And that's why I'm on the goddamn computer right now. So when you call in, here go the rules. I appreciate y'all for coming to my class. Press 1. I so appreciate you. But guess what? When you call in, have your scientific study ready to go. Have your motherfucking study ready to go. And be on a scientifical plane. Y'all was dealing in metaphysics. I don't hear too much scientific. You hear me? Yeah, I know how to talk my shit now. All I hear is metaphysical. We were so metaphysical yesterday. Hold on, caller. Hey, ladies, they were so metaphysical yesterday and was trying to figure out how to drive the ship. Huh? Where's Sad ass at? Sad wanted to drive the ship, remember? All right.
Yesterday.
Call me, Deb. What's up, Deb? Got my callers ready to go. What up, Deb?
Good morning from Florida.
Florida is in the building. What is this scientific study here?
I don't know exactly what their study is, but I know for me, I had to get out of the confusion of their storyline and trust in my heart that God's had me from the start, and that the proper way is to trust Mr. Gillespie to guide me.
Ma'am,
I've been
what
brainwashed.
is
What?
the scientific method?
I do not know it.
Okay, call back. Thank you. Press 1. I'm not doing it. I know. She said what? That's not the party that I'm interested in here today. Doesn't matter. What is the scientific study of this? What does it mean? How don't you know? You're in the classroom. How you don't know? You know what you went through. I said white people. What'd I say, Todd? I said white people. Todd, sir, what did I tell white people to watch last night? White people are not paying attention in my classroom. And what did I tell black people to watch? See? How you don't know? What was you about to get on this computer and say? Press 1. What was you about to say if you don't know? Press 1. What was they about to say if she don't know the answer? What she even called my phone for? She don't know. So, let me call on somebody else. Let me see. Who up in here? Kevin Ferguson, you're up. Stop typing in my chat room. I told you that already. Be steady with your scientific theory. Press 1. Give me your scientific theory right now. 424-209. Let me see who it is. Burbank, California. Burbank, California. You on the air? What up?
Got from the presentation that you're doing is basically if you're not following God's laws and respecting God, this is the outcome. What would happen in this Epcot Center, the rat race that they got laid down, where they testing everybody's souls. They testing what you believe in. And from the diagram, it's all under the foundation of Mount Zion, which was the church that they ended up going into. So basically, it's the information and the things and the life experiences that you went through. You had a choice. And it's showing if you didn't have a father to give you the tools that you needed to survive in the rat race, this will be the outcome of that. And another thing that I've seen with the movie that it explained, it all started in California. And you mentioned Ice Cube, so it made me think about Boys in the Hood.
Yes, sir.
And his character was Doughboy. And that's what the guy mentioned who he was. They were doughboys.
Doughboy.
All about the, yeah. You know, so, and another thing when you presented the IVF injection, it made me think about when you said Ice Cube 2, he has a record. He dropped the album in '93, right before the crime bill, which was called Lethal Injection.
Oh shit! And you're right.
Yeah, right on the cover.
You from the West Coast, right?
Yes.
Let me ask you a question, because you seem like you from this programming.
I am.
Okay, so you're an overcomer, are a overcoming victim to this psychological and chemical program that we're talking about here. And you're saying Ice Cube before the crime bill had an album called Lethal Injection, and what is it?
Yeah, it's called Lethal Injection. And I didn't go through the song catalog.
Yes.
So I didn't, but I just wanted to bring it to the class so they could research it and pull it up.
I'm pulling it up now because it goes right along with the testing that was being done, or not the testing, the for sure genocide and keep of these people. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I witnessed this stuff, like you said.
Yes.
My friends who I went to school with, because I grew up off of 39th and Normandy.
No shit. So you grew up in the 30s.
Yeah, and what's so deep about the movie is the character Fontaine, his brother that got killed.
Yes.
My brother got killed, but it was my older brother. And the police killed him up in the trap house.
In the trap house?
Yeah.
Go ahead, champion. I'm sorry to hear that.
So basically, it's like from seeing that's what led me to say, oh man, I can't live that lifestyle, and that's all it is. It's like the people that came up in that time, you saw what happened. I've seen people that, they had jobs, which I seen the movie reflected when they kept switching, and the one prostitute lady with the pink hair.
Yes.
First, if you notice, she looked nice.
Yes.
And then when they flipped it again, that was the result of what her actions led to, because then she was on crack. So it had her looking old, a certain look
that we call strung out. We call it strung out, but it's a very life-sucking and soul-sucking experience.
Right.
They lose their essence. The queens lose their essence with that. Go ahead.
Exactly. And so that's when a lot of the killings went down too, because it's our brothers. They went from like you said, from being kids. These people, and I seen, especially when 91, after they had the riots, when the truce came, more people joined the gangs.
When the truce came, yes.
It wasn't really, it's like because they start again promoting that lifestyle like they do through the music, and what I've seen, and it does stem from Ice Cube, because before, you had a few people that was probably gangbangers, and they were serious with it. But then, when Ice Cube came out, it made some of the brothers that was gangbanging looking like, hey, we can make music like this. They paying to glorify the hood. So it's like it's pulling them deeper to another level of the deception.
Go ahead.
And of the trap and the experiment of what they have going on. So, and from my experience, it helped me see like, oh man, God had me covered. And I was making the right choices, because I was the type like, nah, I don't want to get in trouble, because my foundation, I used to go to Bible study all the time. So I could say that stuff helped me.
Yes.
So, and it does take somebody with that has that God spirit, that love in them, to where they'll look out for you and guide you like if you was they kids.
Facts.
I had that with a family. I had that. So that's what helped me see that it takes the love with somebody and what they would do, like the father, what you explaining. And then it also explains that, the father came to the fatherless, meaning you didn't have the Godfather, that loving spirit, to give you the tools that you needed. So you got caught up in this rat race.
Facts.
And it's giving everybody an example of what they went through. So it's like another sign and a testing of the knowledge that's being presented to you. Are you in the rat race or are you out of it? And so that would be my observation.
This might be a difficult question, but your brother had the same upbringing as you. What do you think made his decisions lead to the destruction that we see, help lead to the destruction that we see all over Chicago, D.C., in our own neighborhoods? Was this a direct result of, would you say, this program that we're calling, I don't even know what to call it yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, because I was right inside the Epcot Center.
Got you.
So what happened was my brother, he had an option to go to play football, which he probably would have went professional.
Right.
He was. So instead, he was in the hood, trying to make money doing this. And then what happened is, I see he started using drugs. Well, basically, it was Primos back then.
Yeah.
And my mom, I guess they found it in this drawer. And at the time, we had some family problems. I don't want to go up.
Right. Just tell me about the scientific studies from drugs leading to the decision making that leads to the destruction. Go ahead.
Because what it did, he got into a fight. I'm going to lead to that. It leads to what you're talking about. He got into a fight with my stepfather, and Mom's got in the way. He hit Mom's. Mom's got outraged with that. My aunt was there, and then they got a restraining order on him from the house. So that made me like, wow, why would you do that?
Right. As a younger brother, as a child looking up, saying, wow, would you go ahead, champ?
Exactly. So where did he go? To the trap house, to the homies, to all this. So I see then now over there is like, okay, man, I don't have no love. Nobody to help me. What they gonna do over here? Push the issue.
Learn the street.
So,
and the street is the trap.
Exactly. Right. So it ended up to him losing his life at the age of 23.
Wow. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. Also my cousin, same thing. He was a dope boy. 85.
So
19 years old.
What about you? Now looking around in your ghetto, because I know mine.
Right.
Did anybody else around you, like the boys who watch the same things happen to their family members at the Epcot centers?
Mm-hmm.
Talk about how many of them.
Go ahead.
Talk about how many of them, of your friends, witnessed the same or been through the same type of trauma from these Epcot, so-called Epcot. We're going to call them Epcot centers. Go ahead.
And all my friends, I was born in 72.
Okay.
All my friends, and I stayed there. Because my family owned the house. So I always stayed in one spot for over years.
So you watch your brothers come and go?
I got a PhD in it. Yeah, so it was people in there like the old guy that was at the store. That was Percy the Wino that was out there.
That was out there for you. That's Percy the Wino.
Exactly.
Got you.
Yeah, so back then, the elders, even though they might have been doing what they was doing, they would tell me, nah, man, don't be out there doing that, man. You got a nice head on your shoulder.
Facts.
You in the music, you playing sports, you doing that. Don't be out here like, oh, him over here doing that. And that was some of them telling me that. So.
Did the music? All right, we know the drugs. Let's go to the next phase. Did the music of that time help influence the same destruction that's on the primo, that's on the cocaine? What effect does the music that your brother will listen? See me, but the criminals I hung around at Epcot, we listen to boom, 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 more murder, and this helped program my niggas when they was on drive-bys. They would listen to and reprogram these beats and tempos in their minds as they go out. So the music, from my perspective, I don't know about yours, had a direct influence on my upbringing and my friends. Go ahead.
No, well, it did, but not 100%, because when I was coming up, the music was love music.
Got you.
It was all bands, and that's the music they.
So y'all, so like Snowfall, the people out there was listening to oldies. I mean, shit was going wrong, but niggas owned the house. So dope was like the intro to getting rid of that culture of love and music. Go ahead.
It was to continue. It was to give you the motivation to keep doing it.
Yeah, but I'm saying musically, it destroyed the love in the music.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You are right.
Yes, sir.
You are right. Because we started listening to them songs, and the people that was living that life, it gave them encouragement.
As Tupac said, planted seeds in my mind, sparking the flame. What did he say? Sparking the seed in my match, sparking the flame in my mind. Such a dirty game, or some shit he say to where they ignited the explosion. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, and it really started in '88 with Colors.
Go ahead.
That helped it too, because mainly in Colors it was
Colors was first.
Police. Yeah, that was the way.
Oh shit! Yeah, we blaming Ice Cube. Let's go further back. Oh my, to Colors. Oh my goodness. So Ice Cube got it from them. They furthered the serum. It was just an injection. It wasn't illegal. It wasn't. Go ahead, King. Oh my.
And then what by coincidence, it was Ice-T that did it.
Ice-T. Go ahead, King. Ice-T, Ice Cube. I don't believe this shit. Go ahead.
Right. So that was basically them showing us Epcot Center. I didn't realize none of that at the time, but to me, I seen that the outcomes of people acting. So I got a life experience to see what living that lifestyle can bring you.
First-hand experience on your world tour and your World's Fair on Earth. You got a first-hand. You was in the front row on the roller coaster. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I would advise the class to go look at Colors, because then you'll come and see what helped them to glorify. Because what do they do?
Remember Frog?
To these celebrities. They know their every move. They following them. They doing this. Oh, if he doing it and he get money. And I seen that with some of the people's attitude, because, man, if you see the next
So
person
Ice
making
Cube
money,
was the result of Colors. Boys in the Hood is the reality of Colors. That's the afterbirth.
Yeah, they went deeper into it. The first part was more like how the police is on it.
Oh, that's more like your generation.
Exactly.
And Ice Cube and them, that's more my generation. Right after y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was the time where they start putting in TV shows, Living Single, and after the Cosby, all these family shows, they moved that out the way. So it was entertainment, period. So I came in at the tail end of that during the black ending of the Black Panther age, like around with Pop.
Yeah.
You know, at the time, I was the club promoter. You know?
Facts. Okay, I got
So,
you. I got you. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like I can understand and see what they putting out there and see the allegory, because it's like, man, okay, why they keep promoting this lifestyle? Oh, and now you just, well, you bringing the truth, brings it out to let me see that it was all a test. And man, it hurts me to the core to see that my people was the victims of that.
Facts, bro. That's something else.
And then going back to the movie, Tyrone would be like one of the doughboys in L.A.
Facts.
And then the clone would be other people watching Ice Cube or watching on TV.
Facts.
And then they start doing it.
They start doing it.
Because back then, I went out to Atlanta back then. And they was having something called Cali Picnic. They dressing like the people they see on the TV.
No shit, huh? A little own personal world fair over there in itself.
Exactly. So that would be the cloning process.
Yes.
Let's take what we did in L.A. and take it all over to the neighborhoods. Because everybody got a downtown, right?
Facts.
The metro district.
Yes, sir.
And the freeways would be the pathways to all these places.
Federally mandated. Wow. You're right.
Yeah. That would make off for all the postal roads. How they connect everything through the Epcot Center.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I appreciate to be a part of the solution because that was always my mindset anyway.
I know. That's why I adjusted. I know. Because God is good. So that's what it is. That's what it is.
Right.
That's important. Especially testimonials from these centers of what people on the outside looking in can't really understand the rat race. They just see the niggas acting a fool or YG. They don't know YG is a human being. They ain't thinking about no shit like they see Suwu, my bitch, my coop, and they see Nip, and they see this and that, not knowing these is real individuals, human beings that was in school at one time, that was innocent, taken and processed through what we call the what? Epcot centers. A lot of us don't make it out. We get caught in trafficking. We end up dead. Most of our friends end up dead or in jail.
That's right.
Now that's right what they want, right?
Or with a mental disability out there on the street.
When you go to jail, that's even worse. But when you go to jail, a lot of niggas sign up for. You find out they got mental disabled. They go straight medical.
Right.
Now you got thuggetry mixed with what?
Mental disability.
Boom, and all you gotta do is give them promethazine.
Oh, you're right. And some people use that to verify their violence.
Told you.
I didn't heard it.
They plead, and then they plead what?
I could do that.
And then they plead what?
Huh?
Then they plead insanity.
Exactly. They let them alone. Leave him out there. Oh, okay. We want that type of person.
He's a
out
sleeper.
There. We're not going to do anything.
Sleeper. Boom, boom, boom. He can be used a certain way. Yeah, people like that, they use these type of sleeper terminators to hit Nipsey.
Mm-hmm.
They use these type of sleepers
Exactly.
who don't really know, who don't have really, didn't have what we had to guide us correctly and make better decision making. Not that we always made the best, but we made better and had better outcome, which is life. They say if you make it past 30, 35, 40 in the hood, that's a what? A blessing, Jam.
That's a blessing. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
I'm sorry, my daughter.
No, that's all right, bro. But that's a blessing.
Yeah, that's a blessing. Yeah, no, it is. And I see the blessings with the kids, man. You take care of them. It's like God always giving you something so you can have food, shelter, and clothing. The basic necessity.
Yes, sir. Just the basic necessities of life, the basics, and we good. That's why I love California, because niggas is really just basic and simple. We simplified this shit to the smallest denominator. Now the cold thing about this, everybody this nigga know that ended up at the wrong side of the rat race, none of them brothers was really dumb niggas. Talk about that.
No, you the living example right there on the screen, showing them like, no, we ain't all like that.
well, but
you showing them. I'm like, oh man, that's good, because what they keep doing, showing the dysfunctional ones, like we all like that.
Facts. Which perpetrates
And
what? Crash units and.
I didn't have a full-time father, but I didn't come up with the stereotype. So it's about the spiritual guidance, because the father I've seen them. They turn their son out. The grandfather's doing it. The uncle is doing it. The little cousins is doing it. They pushing that.
Facts.
Yeah.
So we got to protect that. We got to give guidance at least somewhere digitally.
Yeah.
Leave your digital footprint somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. If you in that age to where you went through that and you survived it, we supposed to be them old men in the neighborhood that's telling the youngsters about what they doing.
Right.
And what it, like what the old man at the liquor store was doing. But not in that persona, but just us like here on that went through that or went through whatever experience they went through. That's their testimony. That was your experience. You might have witnessed somebody else's experience. So that's something that showed you, and you just come and recycle the information and bring it back to the fatherless, like what you bring it to us with God's spirit.
And that's a blessing. Well, look, I'm finna play this trailer for Boys in the Hood so that people can understand what programming is. If you want to, call back, but I'm going to keep this show rolling.
Okay.
And you can always call back. Don't get it twisted, nigga. Let me get past these videos, and then people can call right back. Thank you, champ.
All right, thank you.
My man, see? I told you the best thing is to know this, and to know is to bear responsibility. Like he said, Boys in the Hood, for me, that was our upbringing in South Central. So it ain't like they didn't know what they was doing, because here go their album covers. So again, this is a reality of this program that stems back to the original blueprint of how America and its freedom land was going to run by way of Walt Disney Theater Award theatrical bullshit. Press 1, but we got them. They always want to talk about the German and this one and that one, but no, what about you? You. So let's listen. Let's look at what can program a brother like Lil Draws, what he was saying, will program a whole nation of IVC or test tubes, you can call them whatever. But when you're dealing with tubes, you're not just dealing with, they just didn't want artificial insemination or separation in the family and stuff like that. They didn't just want hold on, caller. They didn't want one particular, it was a whole wheel that makes this happen. A whole nuclear destruction, wheel of destruction. You have to understand what they're really saying right now, because they just about to make this movie called Barbie and what Oppenheimer, and all this is going on because it's a revealing. It's different when you don't know, ain't nothing being revealed. But a nation of black people who wasn't supposed to know, that's a different type of revealing. Coffee and Kush TV, KevRow University on the air. What up?
What's going on, Kev? This is Motivated Dre.
Motivated Dre, what up?
Oh man.
You gotta speak into the mic or not be on speaker because it messes up right at this moment.
I see. Let me do that right now.
Yeah.
You hear me now?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear. So you from LA?
I am.
All right, then talk about this Epcot experience and the rat race and all of these things. What's your experience in it?
Okay, Epcot, right?
Yeah.
Epcot. I think you had discussed it before.
Yes.
And I had put in long when you was discussing it back then. I put in there that I think what's that Walt Disney World, right? Walt Disney World, the design for Epcot was they had got the design from Stockholm, Sweden, right?
Stockholm,
The
Sweden.
designer,
Yes. Remember Stockholm Syndrome?
yeah, Stockholm Syndrome.
Yeah. You wouldn't even know who your abuser was if you was getting beat but having fun at the same time. Go ahead.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though, right?
Yeah.
The Stockholm Syndrome is when you fall in love with your captor, right?
Yes.
That's the syndrome.
This is the method of it.
Yeah, that's what we doing right now.
Go ahead.
Okay. Also, too, I mean, a lot of people when you discuss like say Disney, when Disney is put up when Disney is put up as the basically the basis of evil, right? Where everything is coming up out of Disney is about basically imprisoning the people into a certain way of thinking and living.
Oh,
right?
so you saying since Disney, it's you saying the programming is beautiful animated colors and bright lights and characters, but the underlying basis is what have you learned? The underlying basis is again.
The underlying basis of that is basically leading. It's leading us from our actual righteous path. Right?
Go ahead.
To believe in God. So when I was just having this conversation yesterday with somebody, because I had to point out to him like Disney. You wouldn't think Disney was behind all this, but then when you look at it, all these actors coming from these art schools, Juilliard, that's all owned by Disney.
Right.
So like when you just had O'Shea Jackson sang on there, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Even with this guy, even with that guy Ice Cube, right? I had did some digging, right? And the first rap group that he was a part of was called Crew in Action, right?
Yes.
Was called Crew in Action, and the record company was called Crew Cuts. Now, Crew Cuts is a military style haircut, right? Now, also Crew in Action is spelled how they spell Crew in Action. Crew was spelled with a K instead of a C, right?
Like KRow University. Crew.
Correct.
Crew. Go ahead. That's what we call it. Crew. Okay. Go ahead.
But the thing about that is, our Crew in Action is when it's spelled properly, it's spelled CIA, right?
Go ahead. Why CIA? Why you say that?
Why I say that? Because I mean, this falls along with what we're discussing right now, the CIA and Disney World or Walt Disney Epcot Center.
So that you think the CIA
Right.
will use Disney to build the Epcot Center and use fairy tales of anti-godly behavior to distract the people from what's actually going on in these ghettos and concentration camps they call centers? Go ahead.
Correct. But
Okay.
it also goes back to these actors and basketball players and these singers and songwriters. All Disney. Because Disney owns all the top schools when it comes to arts. So like you will have an Ice Cube, right? You will have an Ice Cube. You will have an ESTG, right? All these dudes come from these top schools in music, for music and things like that, right? So they basically they're handlers. They have handlers, and all that comes from Disney. And everything that they putting out is all fantasy, and it's been destroying our people for a long time. You said boys in the hood as well. Screwed me over. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm saying though, how did this movie, because the only thing we know, Colors was the shit, but Colors was tough to a nigga who grew up when they was showing Boys in the Hood. Colors was like ruthless. That's insane what they was going through in the end of the 60s and 70s and shit.
I had, from that movie, I done had the starter coats. I had the fitted hats, all that type of stuff. It's brainwashing.
If you can relate to a character in Boys in the Hood, who would it be under your programming?
Oh man, I don't. You gonna get it tied down that?
Yeah, bro, because the people need to hear it. We talking about the scientific study and method, and you was a lab rat. You damn right, all that, bro. You heard? Go ahead.
Yeah, for sure, a lab rat. That's
all right then. So, no, bro, that's right. I'm glad you called in, lab rat. Then go tell the people. Tell the people what the fuck they did to you, lab rat. So, if we can get a grasp.
I have to say, Doughboy was something that you know what I mean, that basically the character in which I fell in line with. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, I had a.
You had a Jerry curl?
My family was broken up. I had a broken family. You know what I mean? This is what they do.
I said, did you have a Jerry curl?
No, I ain't.
Oh.
I had S curl.
You had an S curl. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I feel you.
Yeah,
well, you had the brown skin, light skin joint popping off.
Yeah, because family members. Oh, you look like Ice Cube. This, that, and the other.
This nigga said I had an S curl.
This dude is a straight German.
Do you know the chemicals that was put in your hair? They was doing tests on you for you to form your head up. Did you
like the girl on They Clone Tyrone?
Yeah, that was you.
It's yeah. I had an S curl. I had the ducktail too. Y'all was talking about that.
The rat tail. They called it a ducktail to make it look not sound like it was a rat tail, bro. That's why it was squeaky.
Yeah, I had a long one.
I told you.
I had a long one. I had a long one since. I mean, shit.
Ain't no duck ever had no tail like that. They tricked us West Coast nigga. That's called a rat tail.
But yeah, all that, man, all that's what you're talking about is all. I look, man. I appreciate you, bro, for so many reasons. I mean, you are the one out here. You keeping people focused. You know what I mean? You're keeping people focused. You know, coronavirus was a thing. You know what I mean? It was a real thing, and I mean, you kept us staying on point. You know what I mean? You pointed out a lot of the irregular, however they say that shit.
Irregular.
But you pointed out all the bullshit.
Yeah.
You kept, you know what I mean? You kept people on, as well as myself, on point. Back to Disney though. The Disney, how they clone Tyrone, how they had the underground cities up under there. Same thing with Walt Disney, you know. And like I was saying earlier about how all these actresses and actors and NBA players, they all.
Because you said something, you want me to fuck your brain up right now? You want me to fuck your brain up right now? You want to say, what the fuck? You remember they went underground?
Yeah.
Now watch this. Because you a West Coast nigga. Watch this. So, I was thinking about something yesterday. And they went underground, right? And they was doing all the operations from underground. And you just said something so important, underground cities. What if they built right on top of our cities? Cause 12 feet, 20 feet rises, build right on top of them, and then excavate everything from under without anybody even knowing.
Yeah.
That mean old homes, old treasure boxes, old safes, old banks, old this one, old that one. And if you know the map from this, and you know the map from this, they'll never figure out that you under here with the map and they up there. like they said earlier, X marked the spot. So let's say you wanted to sink the Titanic and rob the bank.
Okay. Yeah.
That nigga said, yeah. This nigga Democrat mind turned on. That nigga crack baby mind turned on. Yeah, that nigga said, yeah. Oh, yeah. What if you wanted to sink the Titanic and rob the bank, player? You did Bill right on
That's
time.
the thing about the Titanic. See, that's the thing about the Titanic. It had like you had exposed once before that it had wealthy white folks over here. They lured all our people. They lured all our people.
But check this out. You're not really understanding what I'm saying. This is a ship. This is a charter. It's called the Titanic.
Right. What you talking about, Disney?
Nah, nigga. The land you was on, your people on, was around. Say you was on the good ship, Lollipop.
Right.
Right? And you needed to sink the Titanic.
Okay.
You have to flood them out and breach the system. Breach the hull, the base. And then the Titanic did what? Break in half.
Right.
Yeah. Say our people was flooded, right?
Our people, I mean, you shit. You put it all on us.
And then you build, and then check this out. Check this out.
You come up off that building.
Check this out. And then
Kobe Bryant is right
now Kobe Bryant right now, I got my Mamba face on now. Watch this. Then you start an S corporation and place the land in a corporation and you make the inhabitants who need to come afloat. Refugee on their own land.
Black.
Easy robbery. Now they on my ship.
Yeah, falling up under your rules and regulations.
That's right, maritime. You in a peril, you need a saving. You boom, boom, boom. The only way you can get saved is what?
That's a damn good question.
Being thrown a life raft and wanting to be salvaged by the corporation. You make a 14th Amendment. Now you a debt slave again, because your land is ruined. The Titanic lost everything, right? All the Jews, everything they had was missing. One lifeboat. Remember, few lifeboats. Yeah.
I get you know, this because it really affects me because I get kind of, you know, how I zone out when it comes to this type of thing because it actually affects me. It actually affects my people.
Yeah, you using your imagination. That's a powerful tool, your imagination.
I mean, that's.
Press one.
He gave us that. Be will. We can think.
Yeah, use your brain. Don't be afraid to let your mind work. You feel me? But that's what I be thinking about. That's the greatest thing. Now watch this. If they got cities below, wouldn't that where they operate?
Yep.
In the old world.
Yeah. That's what they said. Also, what's above, also below.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Space and time.
Yeah,
in between space and time.
Tunnel systems. They got tunnel systems.
There you go. As above, so below. Control it from the underworld. Using.
All right, look. I'm gonna let you. Start calling back in, bro.
Thank you, champion. Thank you. Let me get to the next caller. They talking. Yeah, they calling in. Thank you, champ. My man from LA. Hit that like button and subscribe. 424 209-9506. I bet you niggas was like, damn. Facts. Because that is the outcome. Just as we looking at Epcot, I'm way up here. I'm looking at the floods. I'm looking at these Epcot centers being built on these floating islands and all of this. The water is receding, and it's been receding the whole time, meaning the laws of that as well, because you're dealing with maritime and commerce and the laws of the sea on top of the law of the land, like this. So since you are a product, Tiny Draws, and something, they have to remove you. Now they operating on the land where you above land on the buoy, in my opinion, in my psychological breakdown to those who on specific levels of understanding. Press 1. Hit that like button and subscribe. That boy Kev. I told you. Hey, hold on, Russell. Hey, Russell, my man D-Jack said, listen, we're going to get Kev some vitamin B, butter, cream, lotion, shine him up real good, give him a T.I. haircut and push his ass out there and watch him go to work. Coffee and Kush TV. Go ahead, Russell.
Thanks for taking my call, Kev Gibbs, Professor Gibbs. I'll catch up to the topic. I'm on my lunch break. Hopefully I'll get fired. I had to get online. Your topic, you're talking about that. Hey, I still got bills to pay too.
I know about it. No, my man was sneaking off and shit. Go ahead, chap.
Your title, you talking about that CERN machine, and yesterday I couldn't get on. You were talking about the Epcot Center.
Yeah.
Is it possible for me to touch both of those topics?
Of course.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about the Epcot Center. I don't know if anyone has talked about it. I'm sure you probably went through it, but that was Walt Disney's vision.
Yes.
He died in 1966. But Epcot Center actually stands for the Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow.
And our communities at the time was full of what? Give them a break. Give them a suggestion of what we were before the Epcot. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, and then that's what it was referred to, and it was also referred to as the Permanent World Fair.
Wow.
So this was the Epcot Center was going to be dedicated to human achievement, technological innovations, international culture. It was Walt Disney's vision. It was going to be a planned community. It was the original version of it was to be a model community for like 20,000 people, like a testing ground for city planning.
We thought it was a theme park, and it was really city planning. Go ahead.
It was a real thing. Like when you go down to Disney World in Florida, they got little areas where they're outside of the law.
What you
they
mean?
Have their own rules and regulations.
Oh, they outside of the law.
And,
yeah.
They operate differently. Like Disney World's one of the only places where you can go and you have to use their money. You transfer over your money to their money. And like I said, that Epcot, as far as like the vision of the experimental communities, like I said, it was gonna call it a world. It was going to be called the Permanent World Fair. But when he died, they sort of went to the wayside. But I think those fringe groups on the edge picked it back up because it was like we are in these planned communities.
Facts. So you're a product of these planned communities, correct?
Yes, we're in these planned communities, and it's almost like we're in a fishbowl and they're watching us. And they sprinkle a little food over top of the fishbowl and see which ones are the apex predators going to get all the food. How we're going to see? It's like we're already in this planned community.
Oh shit! And, like Tupac said, they like gimme. You can't have $30 million and have a 40-bedroom house, and his people starving out here. Electric eel, bacteria eating bastards. Go ahead, King. I'm sorry. For my Democrat brothers, I gotta do that. Go ahead.
You're right, man. It's like that whole when you put that in the title,
that Epcot Center thing, man, that Epcot Center is deep. That is like, that whole Disney World thing, it sort of hit me how you've been educating us on it over the past year or so that I've been listening.
Yes, sir.
As far as like how they're using this to create these illusions and things like that. And that sort of leads me into the CERN
Go ahead.
technology.
Yes, sir.
So like CERN, they built this thing in 10 years. It's like 27-kilometer ring underground.
Of course it is.
Fully functional research science facility. And they're blasting protons around this circle at almost the speed of light. I think what they're trying to do is, Kev, you can hang up on me if I sound crazy. I think they're trying to recreate God's work, but in a nefarious way. They're trying to recreate the Big Bang theory.
Yes, sir.
And it's almost like we got a dark contingent of people that's trying to be God, if that makes sense. Like
That makes perfect sense.
Like when God, they're trying to be God.
Yes.
And create these things. Like that movie that just came out the past week, Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
The nuclear bomb. They weren't even supposed to. It was a bunch of scientists said they shouldn't even use that bomb because
guess what's the secret behind it? Guess what there was rumored to have in it? Baby embryo. See, this is the joke. See, these are the secrets right here. See, the embryo is really, the atom bomb is really the hood. That's the breakup of the nuclear family. And it's written and said in a alchemical, chemist, scientific, allegorical, you remember, fear tactic type of way. But the CERN program is under the hood. And if you're going to blast it, you got to use carbonated, what are we, carbon?
Correct.
All right, then. So it's really like trying to send out a bat signal to go to war with God. As if they're trying to invoke the Father to anger. You ever seen a Batman signal?
Yep.
All right, they say help.
That was my next.
So they think they're ready by using you as a hostage. But they're not really ready. You see? They was never ready. They was always off. The trajectories was always off. You can never get out the moon. You can never strike God. Yo, fucking space centers fall from Earth. It's nothing. They go like a space rocket and go up and go right back into that motherfucking bottomless pit. Because you can never strike God. You can never get out of judgment, champion.
Do you think? Well, I guess I get some crazy revelation sometimes, and
Go ahead.
It's a great platform you allow me to come on and say. I think what you just said, they're using us. I think they're using us because we're God's people as hostages. It's like
I told you a back signal. They're using you as the back signal, trying to incite the trauma for judgment. Because they accept their fate.
But
because the Satan knows his fate. That's why. He's saying, come on with it. Come on. That's what he's saying.
I think what's going to happen to him.
You ever been in a hostage situation?
Could you repeat?
You ever been in a hostage situation?
No.
You ever watch the movie Swordfish? You ever watch the movie Swordfish? You ever watch the movie Swordfish?
Yeah.
All right then. Remember those people with the things on them being held hostage?
Yeah.
That's your black ass.
But
and Elon Musk is John Travolta talking about, I'm gone, Batman, get away. You ain't going nowhere. Because I'm telling.
And the reason I know they're going to lose.
They already lost. They already lost.
They're losing.
They already lost, sir. They already lost. You're not here. You're not here. You somewhere else. I said they already lost, son.
They already lost.
They already lost. They know the
Tower
story.
Babel.
That's right. They saying, come get me, and we going to use your children, but God is good all the time. You ain't going to bust a motherfucking move. Press the goddamn button. What I say last year? Press the goddamn button. When that movie come from, I told you I was G14 classified. I said, when that little Asian girl is in rush hour, I told you, I take G14. Don't play with my lawful experience. He said, I'm LAPD. Bitch, I'm G14 classified. And you playing. Press the button, goddammit, Juntao. Press the goddamn button. Go ahead.
Yes, sir, man. I just wanted to get in on that, man. You are right on it. I think they have lost, and they're reaching for straws, but they don't know the Most High has got us. He's got us. I think about
He got who?
when I was younger.
The coming of the Lord. God doesn't got nothing. He coming to destroy all terminators who tried to infiltrate and destroy his spirit of truth, his son. He coming to end it all. He coming to put death to bed.
Yeah.
That means all in opposition, all religious order, all of it being put down. All of them. And he used Mr. Gillespie to do so. You know how I know? Because Kev Gills went through and can testify right hand of God to every transgressor that's been around to try to snake him. That's why. Because I'm still here, shining. My soul, I ain't sell it. I'm from the street. Press 1, 100% human being, sir. Coffee and Kush TV. Highest order of intelligence in the universe. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, man, that's some deep information.
Come on, RZA. You're better than this, RZA. You better. Come on, soldier.
Kim Kills, you still there?
I love you, champion. I love you, champion. Remember that. It was always for the glory of God. Always. Always, champion.
Right, makes me think of last thing before you hang up on me, sir. I think about all the time my mom says, you gotta stay prayed up, man. I think
serve God, the Son of Man, sir. Prayed up. Who authorized a prayer without the Son? Without a high priest? Who's praying for the people? Ain't no healing come without the Son. There is no redemption without the Son. Let who have...
You're absolutely right.
That's right. Thank you, sir.
Have a good one, man.
My man, I love you, King. That's right. No, y'all don't even know.
My king was born king. The Bible says he's a seven-way king. He's a king of the Jews. That's a racial king. He's a king of Israel. That's a national king. He's a king of righteousness. He's a king of the ages. He's a king of heaven. He's a king of glory. He's a king of kings, and he is the Lord of lords. Now that's my king. Well, I wonder if you know him. Do you know him? Don't try to mislead me. Do you know my king? David says the heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. My king is the only one for whom there are no means of measure can define his limitless love. No far-seeing telescope can bring into visibility the coastline of his shoulder supply. No barriers can hinder him from pouring out his blessing. Well, he's enduringly strong. He's entirely sincere. He's eternally steadfast. He's immortally graceful. He's impurely powerful. And he's impartially merciful. That's my king. He's God's son. He's a sinner's savior. He's the centerpiece of civilization. He stands alone in himself. He's august. He's unique. He's unparalleled. He's unprecedented. He's supreme. He's preeminent. Well, he's the loftiest idea in literature. He's the highest personality in philosophy. He's the supreme problem in high criticism. He's a fundamental doctrine of true theology. He's the cardinal necessity of spiritual religion. And that's my king.
That's my king.
He's the miracle of the age. He's the superlative of everything good that you choose to call him. Well, he's the only one able to supply all of our needs simultaneously. He supplies strength for the weak. He's available for the tempted and the tried. He sympathizes and he saves. He starved God and he dies. He heals the sick. He cleanses the leper. He forgives sinners. He discharges debt. He delivers the captive. He defends the feeble. He blesses the young. He serves the unfortunate. He rewards the aged. He rewards the diligent. And he beautifies the meek. Do you know him? Well, my king is a king of knowledge. He's a wellspring of wisdom. He's a doorway of deliverance. He's a pathway of peace. He's a roadway of righteousness. He's a highway of holiness. He's a gateway of glory. He's a master of the mighty. He's a captain of the conquerors. He's the head of the heroes. He's the leader of the legislators. He's the overseer of the overcomers. He's the governor of governors. He's the prince of princes. He's the king of kings. And he's the Lord of lords. That's my king. Yeah.
Talk to him, Rizzo.
My king,
Talk
his
to him.
office is manifold. His promise is sure. His life is matchless. His goodness is limitless. His mercy is everlasting. His love never changes. His word is enough. His grace is sufficient. His reign is righteous. His yoke is easy and his burden is light. Well, I wish I could describe him to you, but he's indescribable. He's indescribable. Yeah.
Talk to him.
He's incomprehensible. He's invincible. He's irresistible. I'm trying to tell you, the heavens of heavens cannot contain him, let alone a man explaining. You can't get him out of your mouth. You can't get him off of your hand. You can't outlive him, and you can't live without him. Well, Pharisees couldn't stand him, but they found out they couldn't stop him. Pilate couldn't find any fault in him. The witnesses couldn't get their testimonies to agree. Herod couldn't kill him. Death couldn't handle him, and the grave couldn't hold him. That's my king. Yeah! He always has been, and he always will be. I'm talking about he had no predecessor, and he'll have no successor. There was nobody before him, and there'll be nobody after him. You can't impeach him, and he's not going to resign. That's right. You're talking about black power and white power and green power, but it's God's power. Thine is the power, yeah, and the glory. We try to get prestige and honor and glory for ourselves, but the glory is all His. Yes, thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. And ever, and ever. How long is that? And ever, and ever, and ever, and ever. And when you get through with all of the forever, then amen.
Ooh. Hit that like button and subscribe. See? See, there's another brother through the program. No more allegories and these things. Don't need them. 100% human being. 1980. Last of a dying breed, champion. I say, they send whole, that's why I study governments, because they send whole units. So you have T-1900, T-2000 who forgot where they come from. I don't have to. In this world here that you think is physical, no, it's quantum. I don't have to. It's just atoms and protons and neutrons popping in and out of existence. You know that. The real world right below us, yeah, that's coming. Champion. Yeah, that's why I say, trust God and that path that you walk on righteously. You know, I walk my path and I just try to help T-2000s be able to be self-conscious. No, really self-conscious of themselves. That way, there ain't no excuses. All they're held accountable if you got a mind and a heart that beats. Give a damn what y'all programming is. I was programmed too. And so was this other dude. And so was that nigga over there. So was all these other niggas who trained to go to soldiers, right? Like I told Coop, opposite end of the stick. So I understand. But at the same time, I understand Nipsey Hussle. And sometimes you are bigger than the hood. Sometimes. And some rules are meant to be broken. Some are not. And some people are given common courtesy or spirit of the truth, courtesy, the spirit of God, courtesy. And then others, you know, play the game until the game can't be played no more. And then be out there like an old Cash Money video talking about help, they got guns, they gonna shoot somebody, help. Please, somebody help. And thank God. You know, that's all. Walking testimony for you so you can see yourself. Press 1, hit that like button and subscribe. Hit that like button and subscribe. I love everybody. Each and every one of you. Shout out to the people who contribute to this page. I never stop doing God's will. You know, because that's the right path for me. I don't know what wheel y'all operating out of or trying to or whatever it is. Like my man said, this is certain program for sure. But you see how he tried to make it his program without adding no scientific method, and I identified T-93,000. God damn it. Press 1. Go over there and sit down. Press 1. Hit that like button and subscribe. RZA, if you don't get your ass up on this and talk to these people, press 1 and stop going on these popular shows with my stuff, please. Please let the people know at least who encourage you. Press 1. You gotta love RZA. RZA got dance moves and shit. That nigga, press 1. But he's also an honorable soldier, dedicated to his craft, and you gotta respect. He's not just a dancer called RZA Brown. I know a lot of people remember RZA Brown, and I would hate me if I would have hated Hassan Campbell if he did that to me. So I apologize. I ain't mean to RZA Brown, and I didn't know I was so bright. But nigga, you don't know You brought the old Kev back out, bro. Nigga be, bro, the RZA Brown, you don't even know how much that was an impact on my own life. Oh, remember you did the RZA Brown thing, and everybody start. And so, it's a beautiful time to be alive, as I say. Whenever you got African American men calling the show and respectable gentlemen like RZA Islam, shout out to RZA Islam and the Nation of Islam for being here and being taught by Channel 54. Yale University is here as well. The Manosphere is somewhere around here. Say hi to all your friends. They're around here somewhere. Trust me. Because we all went through some form and stage of this process. Whether it's RZA, him over there. There's only one way a nigga like RZA can get around in the hood because he's from this program. We all are. You know what I'm saying? And like Pac said, everybody want to play a role, but sometimes I was never in character. You feel me? This right here really affects us. And I know it hurt to see the truth, but this is the truth. And even the Bible talks about the spirit of the truth. So this is good. Righteous. That we wake up. And if whatever part of the psychotrauma that we've been in, what role we've played in it, through the Heavenly Father is trying to adopt you into his kingdom. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That it's okay. What they call it? A reset, right? After 7 years, that is cleared. So watch it. You understand what I'm saying? So God, my father ain't no liar. And he wouldn't have put me in front of you niggas if it wasn't supposed to be. Huntasha from Atlanta, go ahead.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm blessed. Talking to the big homies. Go ahead.
Thank you, though. Thank you for your inspiration and the topic today, because I watched Tyrone and I loved it. Like, there's a lot of movies out there that can. It had a twist. I loved it because. Yeah, that twist. Like, I know. Usually, I start a movie and then 2 minutes in, and I know what it's going to be about. I could solve it. But this one right here was mind broken. And the thing is that.
No, not right now.
Knocking on his mother's door. Remember that?
Go. You said the thing. You said the thing is and what?
He would go. Remember, he kept knocking on his mother's door, asking if. I think he was asking if she was hungry or something. She would say, "No, I'm watching my store." Can you hear me?
You was breaking up, but I'm trying. You know me, but go ahead.
How about now?
Yeah, perfect.
So remember, she kept saying, "I'm watching my stories." He kept saying, "Are you hungry?"
Go ahead.
He missed the door to eat. You hear me?
Yeah. Oh, damn. It must be something good too. Hold on, because you breaking up. But damn, you related to not being hungry in television. Is that what you was talking about? I can hear you now. Go ahead.
Okay, good. So he never opened his mother's door to even see her face. It was just constantly the same loop over and over again.
Oh,
he woke
shit.
up, "Mom, you need something?" And then when he opened the door, it was a recording. He went day in, day out without seeing his mother's face, not even knowing if she was in that room, if she was okay. Because he was just living in this state of peril. Like, it was like and then for me, when he saw himself in the, incubator or whatever he was in, it was like and then it was every age. He saw different points of his life. And at the end, with that boy, it was like he was able to be what he wanted to be to his son that you know what I'm saying? I don't want to tell her and spoil it. But
no, you're not spoiling it. I told them to watch it. No, hell no. I want to know what people mind. I told them to watch it. Spoil it. Go ahead.
So he had the opportunity to play the role. He lost his son, and the boy that he had working for him, he obviously, I don't think he had a father. So remember when they said, he was like, who are you? And he was like, you remind me of somebody. And he was like, well, you remind me of somebody. And it was like, he reminded him of his son, and the boy said, I'm thinking of his father. And they could have played he could play such a big role in that child's life, and that child could add some value into his life. And that's just how I saw the movie. It's like he had the opportunity, once he saw himself at the end, to start over and do it different. And he did. He opened the door, and he went in. Finally, he snapped out of his everyday routine.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I sure do. And what do you get from that? You know, because I know you know what you get. I probably do, but the average person, could you how that might affect? Yeah, what do you get from that?
It's like it's every day you wake up, you and your sorrow, you and your what you don't have, what you've lost. You're in this state of fear. You're in this state of need, want, desire, and so you're not even looking up to the people that you even live in the house with, and then the people that are supposed to be raising you are in a fixing on television, watching some other people's lives do what they do.
Wow.
So everybody in your household is just out of it, and it's not until he made that one change and decided to wake up and do something different, which is open his mother's door to see her face, and to actually, you know what I'm saying? She's always, oh no, I'm watching my stories. She never comes out to eat. She never comes out to talk.
Right.
You know, and this is just what we're going through every single day.
The disconnection, and then by the time you establish the connection and come out, she gone.
Yeah.
You feel me?
She never had a moment. It was like she didn't have any hope. She was just sitting in that room. And he's trying to find a way to survive. There's no hope in his eyes either, because he's running these streets just trying to make $1 and trying to make it happen. And he lost his son, so that's another mental strain. And he's constantly just running in a circle over and over and over again.
Like a mouse, like a hamster wheel, huh?
That could be possible.
Like a hamster wheel? Like a hamster wheel?
Correct. So then they clone different versions of him for different aspects of himself. Like he saw the older version of himself. You saw a version of himself that was, in a suit. Like, he looked so different in different environments that he had put him in.
Right.
And he has different lives, but he's stuck in this one life.
Are we taking one perception of him in one life?
Correct.
And using that as the push for, and he can't wait. Is there any father in this movie guiding him?
I don't think so. That's why I think the little boy was like, you remind me of somebody, because he could be that father figure to him. But I don't believe I know he doesn't have a father, because I never seen him, and he didn't check on his dad and say, Dad, you in there? He said, Mom.
And she wasn't there.
But she wasn't there. But he didn't even know, because it was just a recording of her voice.
Repeating the same shit.
And correct. She's in the same turmoil.
Yeah.
She's trying to crawl out of her turmoil, and she can't even be there for her son. She's got a box to talk to him.
Bingo. Wow.
That's how I loved it.
Yes.
I have to go back and watch it, because there was times where I just had, the baby and whatever, but it was really good. But I wanted to touch on that, and then I also wanted to touch on, I know you were talking about the mental, like how they try to deem you mentally insane or mentally unstable. And I wanted to bring it back to where you said how, when you're in the hood and you you don't, that little boy could be you. That little girl could be you. And you look and you judge, but you don't know what that, as a kid, what that person has gone through, what was lacking, what he needed, or what made that change in his life that said, I need to go out and do what I need to do. As a lot of times, you have so many different personalities, and I want to say a story. When I used to live in Philly, I just graduated high school. I had to, get my first apartment, so I had to get a
Right.
I went out and I worked at this after-school I applied for this after-school program in South Philly, but I didn't know about South Philly because I'm from Jersey. So when I get there, it's predominantly white, but they're Italian. It's a whole Italian after-school. And I'm the only black teacher there, and there's one black student, and it's a male. He was like 8. And when I got there, the report on him was he's a problem child. Like, this is a problem child. When he comes, be careful when he comes in. He's going to give you a hard time. He doesn't want to do his homework. And I'm like, okay, let me meet this problem kid. So when I met him.
He's already labeled. He's already labeled. He was already
labeled. Plus, he's in the that class, what do you call that, special education? So he's in special education. So, of course, when you see that label, you're going, because back in my day, I thought, you were slow. You were in special education. But my brother was in special education, but he was bad. He wasn't slow. He just was not interested in the way they were teaching him. So
she diagnosed him. She said my brother was bad. It's just the word bad. That's why he was in there. Not that he was dumb. He was just bad. Go ahead.
And then they convinced my parents to put him on Ritalin.
Oh my goodness.
That was too high for, right? So when I meet this kid, he reminds me just of my brother.
Yes.
And so when I saw him, I would talk to him because, I'm feeling like, all right, they just don't understand this guy. He doesn't seem bad.
Right.
So they asked me to shadow him and tutor him. So when he would come from school, I realized when I was watching them teach him, he was just bouncing around, and he wouldn't pay attention or answer any of their questions. And I think it's because they already labeled him as dumb. And
yes.
I think he didn't want to participate because he felt dumb when he would answer the question, and they wouldn't validate, his right questions, but they were focused on his wrong.
All right, move back to where you was. You was muffled, but we heard you. But you was muffled a little bit, but we heard you. But move back into you. Go ahead. Somebody said like Little Boosie. Go ahead.
Like who?
Like Lil Boosie, the rapper.
Okay. So yeah, when I sat down with him and I was like, all right, let me see how you learn. So I would ask him, I said, look, if you sit down and do this work, you can get on the computer. You're interested in computers. This is how it goes. And so.
Oh, you would have had me. I was gone. I would have been all in that. Oh, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. And he was coming after school, pulling out his homework. We're learning on the computer. We're learning different ways. He was just bored. They bored him to death to the point he couldn't focus. And when I would tell him, you're smart, then they come to me, oh, he's excelling. I don't know what he's doing. But I'm like, this kid just was bored. And because you're white, and you've never interacted probably with much black people, you don't realize this child's learning, style, and you don't realize that he's just trying to be funny. He's not, he thought he was a clown. And I'm just saying that to say that they pre-label you, and that affects.
Is that that's the labeling process? That's the labeling process at Epcot.
Yes, as a child.
Yeah, so you go
grow up.
And then where are they supposed to go at that labeling department? That child goes to the not so well educated, and he's supposed to turn out to be what?
Correct. And I pray he's doing well right now, but I don't.
No, I'm saying from a scientist, because you're a scientist now. You didn't know that?
Okay.
Yeah, I know you're a teacher. And Taj, no, we scientists. Yeah. If Inky and Sinetta can be scientists, so could we. Fuck that. So,
So you
we
turn
got
out
to
to
think
be a criminal or a problem to society.
This goes.
You are now labeled.
This now labeled what?
A problem to society.
Okay.
You're a problem. You've had this label since you were a child. It labeled you from when you're a kid, or institutionalized you from when you're a child, and that's what you believe you actually are. And you continue, to just perform the way perform what you believe you are. Like, hey, somebody keeps telling you that you're this, I'm gonna just do it. Because like we said, you got that one person that feeds into you, then if you got that one person, all you need is one person.
Like Lil Draw says, sometimes that one person ain't there and it's all bad. That's dealing with the undesirable, or creating that where they need to be thrown away into the prison system for ever having a warden over them.
But that's the thing. Everybody, at some point in your life, everybody needs a role model.
Yes.
Everybody needs somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because you could, the person with a 2-parent household can fall off.
Yes.
Just being in the wrong mindset.
Facts.
You can just run into.
We prove that. We prove your theory.
The adversary wants you to fall.
We just proved your theory. A brother gave testimony on how he lost his brother to the rat race. So, and we all of his friends, we all have the same experience. So yes, we have the best testimonials inside of Epcot, the artificial land.
Yeah. And I was, talking to I'm homeschooled, so I was talking to my kids. I didn't catch the show prior, but you guys were talking about, yesterday I missed it because I was teaching and I didn't see it, but when I did go back and view it, I think it was yesterday or the day before, you were talking about Tyrone, and then you were talking about just the mental state that you're in, and I was thinking about psychological warfare, and I was teaching that yesterday.
Yes.
And I was reading how they went from doing it to the soldiers in World War II.
Facts.
To actually implementing it on the people in the community.
Now, wouldn't that be a connection for former military and regular? Ain't that a connection and a foundation and the starting space for understanding this theory we have here? We all went through the same trauma on the other side of the spectrum.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes. And one thing that stood out to me was, like, they would drop these notes. I think it's called leaflets from the planes while the soldiers are at war, and these little notes would say things like marital infidelity on there, trying to play with the psyche of the soldiers.
Right.
Because they're away from their families. They don't know what's going on. You're 1,000 miles away. You're by yourself. And they're doing all of this warfare on the brain. And they're doing it today. Everything they did to those soldiers is what they're doing to the people.
Well, that's what we've uncovered here at the road. Me, Tosh, you, and others at the road, dealing with the YouTubers out here dealing in special ops against the people in the propaganda side of this guerrilla tactic. Go ahead. Did I say it right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, you said it perfectly.
Thank you. Thank you.
My thing is, once you program it takes 2 weeks to program yourself. Like, to listen to something, 2 weeks to learn a habit. So if they're programming it through, television, music, play, whatever, and you're listening to this, say you do an 8-hour day, let's say 4-hour day, a television daily, or you know what I'm saying, you're pouring yourself. It takes 2 weeks to learn a habit. It takes months to unlearn a habit.
Yes.
Crazy. So I just wanted to call in and just touch base on that.
Thank you so much. Anything else, just call back. Let me know.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. Lord, see, the best show on earth. Y'all can't hate on that. It's the best show on earth on YouTube. Damn them views. Listen to the homie Little Draws. He gonna tell you all about it.
Have you ever tripped out on how your enemy looks just like you?
Man, it's crazy, man. We didn't draw down before on each other, and a lady in the SWAT meeting said, man, don't y'all look stupid? Look at y'all. Y'all finna shoot each other, y'all gonna die, and we just gonna be crying and shit. We ain't gonna get nothing out of that. So after that day, like, she kinda like slapped us over the head with that, you know what I'm saying? Because we didn't shoot each other. We kinda respected her.
Now that'd be funny if you didn't understand the trauma behind the symptom of what you see here. See, it's easy to not understand, but and cast judgment. But if you don't understand that he's just much as a victim to the streets as Justin Bieber is to the industry, Usher Raymond, the whole industry put forth by the same institution, and he was just on the grid side, right, RZA? Where RZA at? RZA, that's my friend. Y'all don't know. That's my friend. Fuck that. RZA, my friend now. Fuck it. Fuck y'all. Move. Fuck that. They said it was Rem Paul, bro. Leave my nigga alone, bro. And the government let him go, bro. God had mercy on RZA. Press one, if I was RZA, I would have been pop locking when they let me out too, because I was. Man, fuck that. Nigga not guilty. Press one, Jigga Kelly not guilty. That nigga RZA not a party. But RZA can testify to that. No lie, champion. He know exactly what I'm talking about. He from Compton. I'm from South Central. Distant cousin. Press one. He from Compton and watch this shit. I'm from South Central. You know? But he knows the detriment, the mind of these LA brothers. He know. You know, we may not agree on things from a spiritual aspect, and I go hard because they turned me into a battle rapper who know a lot now. But you gotta respect RZA as he been holding it down on all different levels, even in the pharmaceutical shit. As I see him on 85th Show and all these other shows, he be putting that shit down. So you can't deny RZA Islam.
Saying going off her word, and you know what I'm saying, more on like a ceasefire type of thing. Like, we could have shot each other up. Like, where you from? Who? What you doing in here?
So
you know
that's
what I'm saying, type of thing. And then like just off her speaking her word, we kind of like went separate ways and just left it alone. That's what it was like. Far as growing up, you had the right moments at the right person spoke up at the right time. If you didn't have that right person there, all bad. Nigga dead.
Have you ever tripped out?
Facts, bro. So brothers gotta understand at a real rate. Brothers gotta understand, champ. This right here is the breakup of the nuclear family. He is a product of his environment.
Out on how
like
your
Tupac
enemy
said.
looks just like you.
Man,
like
that's
all
crazy.
of the greats said. This was gonna happen. You're gonna have, this was the plan. This is how you take over America and steal their trust and their benefits and their freedom and give them to foreigners by getting them caught up in this ever so growing activity that allows jurisdiction of these science projects. If you want to be a science project and endure lethal injection and have a life where you just put it in a coma and you just barely kept alive just to survive and eat your nutrients and proteins that Kellogg's give you, then feel free to do so. Watch how your brain activity. But if you got a 2-parent system, you got groceries. Even though you don't like vegetables, that's more nutrients than a rat that don't got vegetables. Press 1. So eat the corn. Press 1. Even though I didn't like the stuff, it was always something sweet around. I can mask some of the shit I didn't like. You know? So somebody said a children research fund. That's exactly what it is, actually, because it's the whole trap. The music industry side of it is the trap, and the private prisons are all connected with the jail. I mean, the private prisons and the prison systems make a lot of money off the investors, like the executives in the rap community. So everybody eating off of you being who you are. You see that? See, this is how it works. So you got to understand. Huh, RZA? Come on, talk to me, RZA. Tell them. It work like this. KevRow. It work like this. Press 1. It work like this. The executives. Come on, no. See, now that's what we gonna do. Okay, this is what we got. These people are in bed with the private prison executive. Press 1. The plan is to get you to believe in their psycho-nuclear destruction project, Manhattan Project, and LA Compton Project, and destroy your family by removing all fathers out of the home and creating childlike babies or babies, whatever Milk 7-4, you get it? Want to be. Children. So they can keep them in a SQV trust. Can we wake them up today? If you went through the Epcot, this is what you win. Let me explain to you. If we was in jail, I can't wait until they in jail. I got to tell them now. Because when it's too late when you in jail. You're going to have to get a phone and then watch Kev Gill's TV from jail. And then be like, I should have listened to Kev. He told me. Press 1. See RZA? Come help me, RZA. Press 1. A SQV trust is a fictional concept, bro. And Charles of England, bro, through the SQV Act of 1666. Now, even tiny and little draws and big draws, nigga, know what 1666 is. Press 1. Can we induce truth to them, though? Press 1. Now, they need you listening to your lethal injection so you can end up in a corporation. You get it? So as long as you are in this state of mind, you will never see it. But if you are a child with imagination, you can come to KevRow. I'll explain it to you. It's called reverse engineering, using A shit. You feel me? Don't get mad at me because I look better than my own shit. Nigga, it's sweet. Press 1. So the SQV Act of 1666, a person presumed what? Lost. Let me ask you a question. Is he lost? Yes. Okay. Is abandoned at sea? Yes, he is abandoned at sea. No father figure. I was raised by the drug dealers. That's why I love niggas. Right? Tupac taught y'all that. Now that I got y'all right where I want you, because this is where we need to be, I'm going to meet you where you niggas is at. So, the estate must be effected for the benefit of a person presumed lost RC. So now y'all lost RC, and now a estate is created. You know, little draws, when you go to jail, and you know they transporting you everywhere, that's because an estate has been created. In your name, champion. Press 1. You press 1, tiny draws. Press 1, big U. Press 1. God damn it. See? And therefore assume dead after 7 years, bro. Listen to what I'm saying. 7 years, champion. Never passing a minor state, bro. This is God's black people, bro. Keeping you in a minor estate while they steal your estate. They don't make it smaller. They don't rob the Titanic. With you, brother. Because you don't know that they open up false bank accounts. The big banks. The big executives got insurance on your ass. You ain't even know it, champion. So this is called black. You feel me? This is called black. So you are black, right? Okay, and therefore presume black after 7 years. Additional presumptions by which such a trust must be formed Added to the statutes include bankruptcies, you, minors, you, incompetence, you, can't pay the mortgage, you, and private companies. That's all you niggas that signed up for private companies. All of you later was included in this. Read what? KevRow. So this is the reason behind it. So this is Canaan law. Like in the Bible, people who've been in jail know Canaan law is just bad in the Bible. This is why. Because your forefathers has been slave by way of SQV trust in your own land. Press 1. So you got to understand why Mickey Mouse needs your ass in Canaan law ran by Swiss banks. And your ass got Stockholm syndrome. Do you understand? Nigga, I talk different. Press 1. I got him. That's right. This the flow. You feel me? And by way they did this, they didn't even tell this brother they did this. So all jail facilities are in breach of trust. They didn't even tell the niggas this. But you signed off on it, but you a minor. That don't count. You got me? And you insanity. You insane. You see, you incompetent. Not able to administer the law. So you need a public defender because you've been barred by way of SQV Trust, Lloyds of London, Candace Owens' husband. This is how they stole your estate. This is how they robbed America. It's the real gold. You the real gold. In prison. You. And we able to tap in to the kingdom's trust illegally. And then we can give your name to somebody because you're dead. You're in prison forever. Press 1. So y'all keep laughing at YMW Melly or thinking the court system and stuff is something for you to play with. No, they auctioning Melly off right now, talking about a motherfucking Illuminati. Illuminati? Oh, you don't know shit. They about to auction you. They looking for the highest bidder right now. Press 1. We got a wiggler. You don't understand, but you will, because you a child in law. But to be okay, because the Bible say, be ye like children, because when it happened, be very impressionable, be childlike, because that's what it's going to take to understand this shit right here. That thug life shit. Press 1. I feel it in me veins, mate. Press 1. Oh, I thought it was thug life. Press 1. Coffee and Kush TV, you on the air. What up?
Hi, Kevin. This is Jeanette.
Jeanette.
From Texas.
From Texas. How are you, Jeanette?
I was listening to your show, and I'm glad you're making all the connections to the dots. And it's amazing. I wanted to see if I could talk to you about the scientific aspect of the health that they really don't go into.
All right. Amuse me with your scientific theories, young lady. Go ahead.
I am a baby boomer.
Go ahead.
And which is, I was born in 59.
Okay.
And
so you've seen this.
During that time, there was no such thing as cancer when I was growing up, diabetes, and all of this stuff, you know. But as time went on, the grid fell on us, so to speak.
Okay.
And they started coming out. I lived in the country, in rural areas, so they started coming out with the potato chip truck, passing out free potato chips, you know, trying to get you.
Oh, when they used to come by and give us all the free Cheetos, y'all got that too?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking Lays. I thought we was getting the hookup from them niggas. They was, they got us.
It was everywhere. All CNI, everywhere.
Go ahead. I remember this science project now. I remember.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and they get you hooked on this candy and chips and sugar and then they slow walk you to the hospital where they have no cures, just treatment. And
well, you gotta, before you get to the hospital, you have to show signs of your parents that sugar in them drugs is taking full effect. So you gotta be bouncing around the house for a few years. You gotta start developing big-headed syndrome where you just bumping your head around off of all of these unnatural treats that we've been eating this whole time. Go ahead. Then we end up at the hospital, and they gonna give us the remedy for this treatment.
Yeah, sugar